I always wanted United to be happy. United are a big team. They are a big team. They need to be respected.
Josh, you know how
This
happy I
season,
am, bro.
They
Today
are a
was a great day.
competition to us. What do you want them to overtake them? Do you want them to overtake us, like really overtake us? If
not
they
the
get
back.
someone proper in that position,
Who's okay,
we are good.
who's gonna buy that? Who's gonna buy them? It's gonna be difficult
This is
to see
Manchester United.
who wants to buy United. Who?
Nah,
This is the biggest club in the world.
oh yeah, they'll buy United. They'll buy United.
Do you know how much of
So
an asset
guys,
they are?
we're live, guys. It's a
Oh,
celebration. It's a celebration day again. No more Super League, guys. Chelsea, United, Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool, Manchester City are dumped, shipped out of the Super League. It's an happy moment, man. It's an happy
But
moment.
even if there's a Super League, we don't want it for sure. We have a Premier League, so I don't care.
Yeah, guys, we need to have a celebration. No more Super League, guys. No more Super League. Oh, no more Super League, guys. So it's officially over. Florentino Perez in the mud. Perez in the mud. Man. Madrid fans in the mud. They're in the mud. This is gonna be a chaos. We're ready. We're ready to ride. This is in the mud. No more Super League, guys. It's over. It's over. It's over, guys. No more Super League. No more. No more. No more. It's officially over. It's over. It's over, guys. No more Super League, guys. Now we can focus on the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the UC. Imagine Chelsea have an FA Cup final. Now on the verge of going to UCL final, and this Super League came in and disturbed every excitement. I mean, I don't like this, man. I don't like this. This is not good. I don't like this, man. I don't like this.
The thing is, we're celebrating now, but we can easily end the season outside the top four. No trophy.
I'm saying this was a big draw. Like this draw was huge. Like,
I know. See, but at least we have something to clear out of our mind first, and the best will be able to be focused on a lot of things. This has caused so many distractions, and I don't like it for me. For me, I do not like it. It's caused so many distractions.
I mean, because you guys are lucky that Liverpool drew their game also. You guys got lucky
and lucky West Ham lost.
Yeah,
because
I will play West Ham on that. West Ham on Saturday is a final for me. There's
that's
a final for
match. That's a huge match.
That match, we better win. We have to win that match. I don't want any issue. We have to win that match.
Win. Win.
Yeah,
the London.
I think we have to win that match. We have to win it.
But you're playing against the best player in the world, Jesse Lingard.
Bro, we're gonna guess. Winning that. I'm sure we're not gonna win. We'll hopefully get a draw.
We will win that match. I'm confident in the boys will turn up. We'll win that match.
The good thing is we can actually
go ahead.
The good thing is we can actually talk about that match. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's actually important though.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the thing with like West Ham is like they're gonna come at you during the first half, but the second half that's when they drop that level.
Yes, and they concede so many goals.
That's Chelsea as well. Chelsea do that as well, you know. No, Chelsea are very lackluster sometimes. So complacent.
I think for me, I know this draw kind of weaken me and kind of tough, but I'll let this slide. I'll let this one slide. Why I will let this slide is because
you say that now when we're outside the top four by 1 point.
See, you know why I'm gonna let this slide is because I understand what is going on in the social media era and everything. I got it. Man, it's like a final. On Saturday, it's gonna be a final. Today is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We have 3 days to train. It's a final for me.
That's a big match. That's a huge
West Ham Chelsea. That's a London derby.
It's Sunday, right?
Saturday.
David Moyes was even at the game today as well.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
David Moyes is ready. Like,
that's the match of the week.
That's a match of the week for me. Yeah.
And you guys are tied on points.
We might have needed the Super League after all. We might have needed that because Europe is looking technical. I don't know if we'll get. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we would get it in the end.
We'll see, though. We'll see. I still believe this Saturday we drop out.
And like you guys have to get some of your players back. Maybe before then, Kovacic is gonna be back.
The Kovacic will be back based on the report. I'm hearing Kovacic will be back before the Madrid match.
For West Ham?
No, before the Madrid match.
No, I'm talking about West Ham. Isn't
for the West? I don't think it's gonna be back for the West Ham. No, I think Conte was rested today for the West Ham match. He was rested today.
Yeah.
N'Golo Kante was rested today for the West Ham match. I know that. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. Azpilicueta too did not play today. He was rested too.
Yeah, and Chilwell was rested as well.
Yeah, it was up on the emotion of the players. It was really tough, man. If you look at the player we're playing, because Tuchel was like, it didn't. The players did not even turn until today. The only thing for like one, I think 1 hour or 2 hours, and they left because it was even affected, and the players were affected too. This is a bad situation. This Super League has to just get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll be looking at social media to, like the players.
Exactly.
And they
Yeah,
were
it's
in
a
the
club
boat
sport.
for like 45 minutes, and they were seeing all the action outside. So
Exactly.
that will have kind of affected them.
Yeah, it's the club sport. It's the club sport for man. It's the timing.
Hopefully that doesn't happen for
diabolical.
them.
The talent.
Okay, guys.
It's
According
criminal.
to the Absolute Chelsea, it said Roman Abramovich is standard to have led the decision to withdraw from the ESL after listening to the fans' protest.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe for
Especially
Chelsea,
the people. Yeah.
Chelsea.
So what?
I said maybe for Chelsea, but the other clubs, like
Yeah.
Roman cared. That's what I love about him. He cares a lot. He cares about the club a lot. This is what I saw from the.
Yeah.
This is what he said. This is it here.
The reason why Chelsea came out, I think this is what it was. The reason why Chelsea came out, like you said, was because Abramovich realized the fans didn't want it. That's Chelsea. City followed because they realized they didn't even want it in the first place, and they basically came with us into it, and they realized no, this is not it. The rest of the English clubs they followed because of Chelsea and Man City's decisions,
Yeah.
and they realized it's just breaking down. That is why it took so long. It took how many? 3-4 hours later.
Guys, I think the remaining I'm hearing Juventus refuse to leave the competition after hearing extra points will be awarded for signing free transfer.
For signing what?
Free transfer. The Athletic already said it. The Athletic said Juventus, Inter Milan. Let me see how many teams are there in the Super League now. Yes, get the fans, save our beloved club again. This is why we love football. Yeah, it's true though. The players were not able to focus on. That's why all the players season get their spot for their contest. And Europe World Cup, which is everything for every professional player. Yeah, if you look at Liverpool match, the same thing happened to Liverpool match yesterday. Look at the way they were. Yeah, Liverpool play with so many energies, but man, they were a little bit confused. Like considering so many chances, like I knew Lady gonna score because the way they were playing. So I was not surprised when I heard it. I wasn't surprised.
And I think like the opponent kind of confused them. Like before they started the match, you saw the shirts the players were wearing. Like so,
yeah.
That probably kind of have effect on them. So
because that's what I like about Roman. He cares so much about the club. He doesn't want anything to happen to the club. He cares so much about it.
Now you guys can focus on your transfers for this season.
So breaking news: Chelsea were the first to table their exit from the ESL. Man City first were the one to publicly announce their intention to leave.
Yeah, obviously because we had a football game. Like we had a big game, so we weren't going to be writing the statement while we had a game in that 1 hour. Like,
and this is happening.
Yeah, that's why we haven't released a statement.
Man,
it's very stupid of a club to do it in this, especially Tuchel said it. Tuchel said that we worked so hard. The players have worked so hard, and the team have worked so hard to get to the position. FA Cup final, Champions League semi-final, and for the club to do that where they know it's going to cause such a distraction, it's criminal. So if the club doesn't get top 4, no trophies, there is no excuse. They have to take the blame. They have to take the blame. This is criminal, man. The timing is so bad.
Very bad timing. Very, very bad timing. Very bad. Information from the first source within UEFA tell me Chelsea were the first to table their exit. Manchester City was the first to publicly announce their intention to leave. Today meeting with UEFA stated that it was not too late to change their minds and was quickly to accepted as the best part. Wow. This Super League. Now, guys, what will Perez now do now? What will Perez do now?
I don't care about that bastard. Actually, it pisses me off, man. He's pissed me off. He's his issues into this, so he's
Mhm.
going to have to resign. He's got like I don't know what else he can do. I don't know why the Real Madrid fans will want him there. They have
And
to hound him out.
this is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. Okay? This is not gonna go
The
well,
crazy
guys.
thing is, if Real Madrid win the Champions League, it's going to be so embarrassing for UEFA for one.
And people don't want them to win it. I don't think people want them to win it.
Oh, people can say they don't want it, but you said they have the quality to win it anyway.
They have it, yeah. It's about them keeping their heads. It's about them keeping their heads down, though.
The players are professional. I think that the players are very professional. So, it's a distraction for like a lot, like all the teams that are left in the field.
Yeah.
This thing ain't fair. This thing isn't fair on the players, man. Because the players are the ones going to get punished for the club.
This is bad, guy. This is bad. This is real bad, man.
Come on, man. Come on. Listen, bro.
Okay, so
we needed a Super League, man. But
wait,
UEFA, man, UEFA crop bastards, man. They've just found right now.
They said
out of nowhere.
The Premier League and FA are adamant that rather than punishing the clubs who entered the Super League, they are gonna take stern action on the individuals who led them to the breakaway league. So I'm guessing it's gonna be on the owners.
On Perez and Madrid, then.
No, the owners, because are you forgetting the Kroenkes, the Glazers, and though they had a huge say in it as well.
Yeah, the Kroenkes and Glazers too. Yeah, the United and the Arsenal.
Henry.
I don't think Chelsea and Man City will be punished because they were forced in the last minute.
I think they'll still be punished. They will still be punished. Sign the papers.
They will still. But it won't be much like the
UEFA is the main issue. Abdullahi, but UEFA is the main issue, though.
Yep, for me though, they are the main issue because
UEFA is the main issue, man. Where's the same energy for racism, man?
Exactly. I was about to say that. What's the same energy for the racism? What's the same energy?
Come on, guys. Come on. Like, let's look. We live in this world. We live in a capitalist world. Racism doesn't make money.
Listen, man.
It doesn't make money.
Listen, man.
I know this. You have to be real now. Forget it. Like, it's not gonna work.
Man. They need to have the same energy for man because they took 3 weeks to deal with Kamara and they banned him for 2 days.
It's not gonna happen, brother. We are black. We live in this world. We know that they don't care. They don't care. It's not making them money.
They don't care, yeah. That was the reason with Reza was angry because
400 plus years we've been going through this. Like, it's not gonna change.
But listen, respect. A lot of people need to, A lot of people need to respect Perez, though. Perez, what he was trying to do was trying to get the money out of UEFA, man. UEFA was hiding money, bro. Listen.
That's not what he's trying to do. No,
that's not what he's trying to do.
Bro, listen. How is
doing a Starling?
You know, Burnley, for example, 100 million is a winning prize, bro. But staying up in the Premier League, you get like 120. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but this whole thing though, like, but this whole thing, bro, like Perez was playing this in 2009, bro. You know the real reason why he was doing this? You want to be honest? He was doing this because Real Madrid was running out of money and they want to buy players this summer. That's the truth.
Exactly.
That's the truth. If you want to be honest, that's the real truth. You think it's a coincidence he did it this summer?
Yeah, coincidence.
When they want to, you think it's a coincidence when they want to buy Mbappe and Haaland? You think it's a coincidence? No, it's not.
Nah. Yeah, but listen, man. One thing we learned today is that football will never like this whole concept of Super League, like an enclosed super, like one like whole team playing in one league without relegation, doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense, bro. There's no rivalry. There'll be no narratives. It's not American football, bro.
No banter.
Exactly.
You can't banter.
There's no banter. There's no, like, for example, Liverpool drew yesterday. I will be bantering Liverpool fans.
Exactly.
But the excitement was gone away.
because of the Super League.
Huh?
Because of the Super League.
And Chelsea, no one's talking about Chelsea right now, and they drew. The whole time they will be bantering Chelsea right now. That's the crazy part. If they made the European Super League, and they made it like a relegation, like a relegation point, like people, like if you last you get relegated, it would make more sense.
I don't think it's gonna work out in the first instance though. I don't think it's gonna work out in the first instance. You know why? Because even the Premier League didn't even accept it from the funds for that. How can you create a league when there's a UCL? What's going on? I think what Perez did is just to expose UEFA, the corruption of UEFA.
But the thing is, you can make it to replace UCL because the whole point of it is to actually just eradicate UEFA. It's not just like the Premier League can just say yes, you can go and do it, but it's replacing the UCL and taking out UEFA, taking out purely UEFA and no one else. That's
exactly
what I thought they were gonna do. But
like for example, it doesn't make sense, bro. Listen, let me give you an example. Florentino Perez, he's the head of Real Madrid, isn't it? Now he's gonna be head of the Super League. That's conflict of interest. Huh? You understand?
He's Stalin. This is a dictatorship, man. Whatever he says goes, and then the Glazers and Cronkies
I'm not lying to you, bro. If the Glazers, Levi, and what else? Cronky and FCSG was in this league. Oh my days, man! They will be so happy, man. They will be. They will take that money and not invest in a squad. Do you know what I was trying to do? 55% of what do you call it again? 55% of
exactly. If it doesn't book, don't fix it.
Yeah, 55%.
Bon Perez is trying to control that he the whole pie, man.
Yeah, bro, he was trying to, bro.
Sentiment, man.
I'm just be honest, bro. He was trying to. It was never about let's make it fair for everybody. He did it because he was running out of money. He wanted to buy the players he wanted to buy.
He was running out.
That's the truth. Like, because it's not a coincidence this summer that they want to buy Mbappe and Haaland. Do you think it's a coincidence he's doing that?
Bro, they're trying to make
no money. They haven't finished the stadium either.
Bro,
they have so much expense.
Bro, and they wanted like a salary cap of 55%. That's crazy, man. 55% of salary cap. And they, bro,
the people
Perez is smart though. Perez is a smart guy, man. If this happens, all these players will go to Real Madrid or make a monopoly for him. He will win the league every single year, make so much more money. That's the whole.
Exactly. So why are people supporting it? People are so blank that.
Nah, man.
He was.
I was, the first one. I was supporting it, because I thought, there's gonna be like some relegation, offs, making more fun in it. Then when I heard there's gonna be no relegation, I said, it's gonna be dead.
Oh, yeah, no relegation.
Bro, having that. And plus Tottenham, bro, come on, Tottenham, man.
PSG, the oil money club. The oil money club saved football. Who could have imagined? The oil money club saved
Come on,
football.
man. Listen. You know which team that lost the most? It's Tottenham, bro.
Bro, I'm sick of hearing people criticizing clubs like
Tottenham
PSG.
lost, man. Oh my days, man. They sacked Mourinho.
Hey, Ahmad, you never heard. I never heard me want to criticize PSG.
No, not especially you guys. I'm just talking about football fans generally. Saying they're so angry PSG and Man City exist, they're destroying
Tottenham,
football.
They sacked Mourinho, 30 million.
At least our owners invest in football. They actually do something for football.
Yeah.
Look at the American owners. They're just milky.
Yeah, man. Yep. Respect PSG, Man City, Chelsea, man. They invested in the club, bro.
I think the Chelsea fans really forced Chelsea board and Roman hand a lot. They forced their hand.
Yeah, but Abdullahi, sorry for saying this because you live in America. Everything is America's fault.
Yes.
Look at what they do. They're destroying everything, man.
Yeah,
they come to football just to milk the money from it.
Yeah.
At least the Arab owners do something. They invest in the local areas of the club they have. They invest in the club to make it greater. Then come on, Arsenal, Tottenham,
Crazy.
Joe clubs. They
Bro,
owners
Tottenham
have it
is
just
finished,
because of
man.
money.
Tottenham is
Yeah, the
finished,
thing
man.
is, people
They
don't
sacked
realize
Mourinho for 30
Tottenham is
million.
half owned.
So
Kind
what
of.
is gonna happen to Perez now? Because it costs this one. It costs
No,
everything.
but
Now
my
what's
thing
gonna
is, when
happen?
did Tottenham
He,
become a big club? When did Tottenham become a big club? That's my question.
I don't understand. I
They
don't.
are
Perez
big
is the
club. They're a big
biggest
club.
pig
Bro,
I've seen
Tottenham's finished now.
online.
You know, Tottenham are the 8th richest club in the world.
How
that.
though?
How?
Bro,
They
listen,
How?
Tottenham,
they have the Asian
Tottenham are
market.
in depth,
You
bro.
don't realize that they have the Asian market because of Son. He's
No,
so big.
Listen.
He's so big in Asia. Like, so obviously they're gonna get money from Asia. They're getting money from America as well. Like they have grown their brand.
Bro,
As
even
crazy as
Roma's
it
a
is.
bigger club than Tottenham. Even Roma.
Yeah. Like you just got to accept that Tottenham is a big club. Obviously on the pitch they're not, but if you look on the business side of things, they are a big club. They're a big rich club.
Yeah, that's the only reason they were in it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Super League was about the biggest clubs financially, the biggest club
Mm.
globally to be in it. That was the reasoning for creating this club. Or
Yeah, like
the
AC
sorry, the
Milan.
league.
So what's not gonna be the punishment for the clubs going to the Super League?
Nothing. You know why, Abdullahi?
Mm-hmm.
I think I said this in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I said the Super League will happen if UEFA doesn't make this right. And I think that UEFA has given these teams a new offer because we all
Yeah.
know how corrupted UEFA are.
Hell
They have
yeah.
been stolen money for the big clubs. They have been hiding
Hell
money
yeah.
for a long time. So
Yeah.
I think they will give the money now because they have been hiding $4 billion.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
A lot of
They only
money.
give they only give 100 million for the win of the Champions League. They give the
Yeah.
Premier League winner more.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Criminal.
That's
So
criminal.
I think UEFA has maybe give them a new offer to go from
Yeah.
this league out to maybe we don't
Yeah.
know.
I heard in it that
I think it might
UEFA's
be
done it.
that and also changing the format as well. I think it's both.
Yeah,
I think
2024.
yeah,
Mhm.
but
that
the
format
format they
that format
released
is bogus.
that's both.
But Hamid, how can you play 5 matches away, 5 matches home? That does not make any sense. We discussed this here. It doesn't make any sense for me because you're literally playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches away.
You know why, Abdullahi? Because this is also a problem I have. People don't think UEFA does it for money. They do
They
this
do.
for money as well.
This
They
is
do
money.
this because
Yeah.
more team will compete against each other. That's
Exactly.
why they have a new
I know
format.
more team will compete. We know that. But why are you stressing the team from 32 to 36? It doesn't make any sense.
It
It
does. It's
doesn't.
money.
But it
It's
makes
money.
sense. It makes sense for them though.
It makes
It makes
sense.
sense
It's
for them.
money.
Maybe Leicester have a chance of winning it this time. Or West
It
Ham.
doesn't. I mean, this doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
It makes sense to UEFA. That's what I'm saying.
It just generate more money.
But
That's the
listen,
only
man.
reason.
Bro, that's anything in life, bro. People are always gonna do things to benefit them. Like that's even colleges,
Yeah.
all that. They do that to benefit them. Like
Like
Yeah.
guys, this Super League, it wasn't a bad idea if you think about it. It's just
No.
how disgustingly they have done it and the structure
Yeah,
behind
the
it.
way, the structure is very bad. It's very, very bad.
That's the only
Perez
reason. But
as the chairman, bro.
God
Guys,
forbid.
yeah, the
guys,
guy's
I'm
a
hearing
pig, man. I hate Perez.
hold on. I'm hearing the survivor of the Super League will announce the completion will continue without the English League. Other Super League team wanted to press on, but once Chelsea became the first domino to fall, and other Premier League team began to follow, they all knew it was over. Key figures are now talking about making peace.
But Chelsea
Bro,
hasn't
Chelsea
gone
don't
out.
need the money though.
You say
Chelsea
what?
don't need the money, man.
No,
Say
but
what?
that's a lie. That every club needs this money. We are talking about 400, 350 million. PSG gets like 90 million from the league or 70 million from the league. I think Norwich, if they get promoted to the Premier League, they get more money than PSG.
Yeah.
That's the problem we have here.
Yeah,
UEFA
but
is a big problem.
Wait. Did you guys
But that's
know?
the Premier League is more demand than the League are though.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
why.
gonna
but
talk about that. I'm gonna
of
talk
course,
about that.
but
Yeah.
they are hiding money in UEFA. So
UEFA is
if we're in the
corrupt. We
UEFA,
know
we
that.
can get 400 million.
Yeah, we know that
Yes,
it's
I
corrupt.
understand. The whole problem is UEFA, bro. Like the winner to Champions
No,
League,
but
that's
the thing
the
is,
biggest
you know,
competition in the world. That's
but the thing is,
stupid.
but the thing is, Wenger. No, Wenger in 09. No, he actually said. He said it himself. He said that the Premier League is the biggest it's the biggest league in the world because of the money that comes in. And he said eventually the other leagues would see this and would be like, wait, how come so and so's getting so and so much more money than us? And it's going to lead to, and it basically led to this: Real Madrid winning the UCL, and they're getting the same amount as Arsenal finishing sixth in the Premier League. This was always going to happen. Like clubs are going to be witnessing clubs in the Premier League getting so much more money because of the money that's coming into the Premier League, and then obviously other leagues are getting jealous. Like La Liga is broke.
But Josh, you know why? Because at least Premier League, they were transparent with how they gave out the money. They made it competitive after a while.
Yeah.
This is the problem.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
people like now with the COVID season, Real Madrid, Barcelona,
Okay, so guys,
all these clubs are going back.
I'm hearing Chelsea and Man City will not be given any punishment or sanction for the UCL.
I don't think they will. They won't. I think
that's stupid.
Why?
But they won't get. They won't, bro.
they
Because
won't.
they made a deal. They
because-
left.
They won't because nothing like officially happened. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
So like,
Because Abdullah, UEFA
Yeah.
was scared for the first time. They were
Mhm.
scared, man.
They
I think they have been doing everything they can to stop this thing.
Yeah.
They are lucky that Nasser has been staying in the UEFA, that the Bayern Munich president has been staying in UEFA.
Mhm.
Because without them, I don't think they would even come to this stage. I think if them two big giants in Europe will join, I think the Europa League or what's it called,
Facts.
Super League would be done.
Fact.
But you know the UEFA, yeah, they need to take the license of BT though. But I can't hear Steve McManaman commentating the game anymore, bro. Fucking no, man. It's killing the Steve
Bro,
McManaman, bro.
Gary Neville made me so irritated throughout this thing, man.
He's a
Gary Neville and
Bro,
Jamie
Howard,
Carragher, these
yes.
type of guys.
Howard is a
Because,
hypocrite.
bro, like it's the same thing with the Stamford Bridge protest. You know, look, it's a good thing for football, okay, but
Mhm.
it's only you protest when when it affects you. You know what I mean? When there's something wrong about what you love. But when it comes to racism in football, or when
Don't do
UEFA
anything.
give a 10-match ban for someone who was racist, but give more
Yeah.
to a guy who bets, no protest. No one gives
No
a shit.
protest.
But why would white people protest for black people? Let's be real.
No, but if
Simple.
something is corrupted, because look, the Super League is corrupted. That's
We know.
why that's the reason they're protesting, because they feel they don't want to give football to these guys.
Yeah.
So if if UEFA is corrupted, why not protest against it when they're
yeah,
clearly racist?
but we have to be
No
honest.
one
though, like,
wants.
that's
Yeah.
we have to be
Come
honest.
on.
That's just life in general. People only care about something when it fits their narrative.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah,
life
but
in
there's
general. Like,
no, but it's different
It's
narrative.
Ahmed,
When people are
but you need to
suffering,
understand this.
of course you should protest.
Guys,
Yeah, but you know,
breaking
Well-
news. The Super League is releasing an official statement tonight saying that the competition is moving forward and the English club are not included. Florentino Perez will get interviewed tomorrow morning, not tonight.
so how would they do a Super League without PSG, Bayern Munich, Man City, Chelsea, Man U, Liverpool? What kind of Super League is that?
They will still
It's so
get a
obvious
shitload of
it was
money.
it was gonna bust. Like this is so obvious that it's a Real Madrid. It's literally Real Madrid think that
Okay.
they
I'm
need this.
also hearing Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid are still clinging on the dead Super League project.
Exactly.
A
It's La
mindset
Liga.
in the Spanish football focus in those three boardroom, and they are the superior to all the rest. More observing that
That doesn't make sense.
others drag them down. It is a pointless attitude. Wow.
But who's gonna join them though for them to make a Super League? Who's gonna join?
I don't trust this Madrid zone guy.
Mm-hmm. The Madrid zone, that's what I'm reading it from. The Madrid zone.
Nah, I don't. I'm with Josh. I don't trust that dude.
yeah, I don't trust it. It's unreliable, bro. Let's wait for Fabrizio.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Fabrizio just tweeted and said, Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, and Liverpool are set to leave Chelsea after Man City. The process to withdraw are just begin. Work in progress with the legal team for English club.
But this Super League thing was open.
Like, you know which team?
I'm listening.
Go ahead. Who was
Yeah,
talking?
speak. No, go ahead.
Yeah, this whole Super League thing was a contradiction, because if the whole thing was about competition quality, it was never about that. They would just be honest and said it's about who the teams that have the most money. Just be honest and straightforward and say that. Like, don't spin as this it's about seeing the best teams play every week, because it was never about that. Like,
Yeah.
it's just about it's just about the teams that these teams are in depth and we need money. That's all it was about. Like,
It was trying to Americanize it
Mm-hmm.
they really have
because
people.
in America it's the same way,
It's
isn't
the
it?
same way.
The NFL and the other leagues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're trying to
Is it even
franchise
funny to
everything.
watch?
But what they forget is there's always a rule for everything you do. There's always a rule for it.
Because I don't get how people are saying club football is dying. PSG is in the title race with 3 other teams in Ligue 1.
Yeah.
Then look at Serie A. Inter's about to win the title for the first time in 10 years. Look at the La
United
Liga
title race.
Look at La Liga title race. It's a 3-team title race in La Liga. What are people talking
No,
about?
but
Club football is dead.
who thinks that football is dying? Who said that?
It's
People
like
have been saying that. People have been
It's
saying
only Perez. It's only Perez, and the guy is a lying pig, man. The guy
Yeah.
lies about everything.
Because I
man.
saw your tweet and you were like, I don't trust this figure. This man is a liar. I don't trust this man. This man is kind
He's
of giving us lie.
Abdullah, he straight up lied in the press conference he had. He said that PSG were not invited. There are
Yes.
documents where we are invited. He said that he has
Obviously we were
convinced
invited.
Laporta, and Laporta has come out and said that he doesn't make the decision. It's the fans in Barcelona because they also have a system where the fans owns a lot of they have a
Yeah.
membership thing.
Okay.
Socios.
Laporta already said that the fans will make the decision.
Yeah, the fans
Yeah,
are gonna
and
say no.
but Perez said he has convinced Laporta to join this league. So the guy is lying about everything. He says
Fam,
that
he's a
16
dictator.
years old are getting bored of football. 16 to 24-year olds. He's saying that maybe we need to shorten the games because people are not interested. What is this guy talking about? He just say things that
Yeah.
he tried to convince others. You know what I mean? He tries to convince others to come to his side, but he's lying about it.
Yeah, because I was watching Ligue 1, dude. People actually do. People give Ligue 1 a bad rap.
I think, guys, this Super League will happen in the nearest future, but not now.
It has to happen
Bro,
with a proper governing body, with proper regulation, with proper planning. Like this was
exactly. You have to have some kind of regulation, like relegation. You got to have some type of relegation. You have to, like.
Bro, football is about fairy tales, man. We won't see a Mbappe-led Monaco beating City. We never see that in the Super League.
Exactly. People don't get like I was saying.
We never see it.
What's the reason you were so excited about Chelsea versus Real Madrid?
It's been long since I've seen it. It's been long
since I've seen that. It's the story. It's the suspense that's building up for the game. Like, that's what makes it fun.
Abdallah, you're right. 15 million. He doesn't make any sense. That's what Sky Sport do. They don't even care. You know how much I pay for just to play for Sporting? I pay ridiculous money. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the thing is, people need to realize it's not only UEFA, it's people below that, it's the TV companies, the sponsors, that so many other people are culprits for this.
It's the whole thing.
It's system, innit? It's like
I don't get it, man. Like,
this is
like, for example, the Premier
League. We knew what we were getting into.
Like, you know, the Premier League, yeah. If they were so smart, they will bring their own app. Every month, people pay £10 a month, and the club will make more money. Plus, UEFA brings the pay £10 a month. They make more money for the clubs, but paying these TV rights for these companies, you're decreasing the value.
Yep. For me, it doesn't make any sense. Though. It doesn't make any sense. Well, because we know this is not gonna work. We know it's gonna work. Why did they do it? It's not gonna work.
Plus, AC Milan just dropped out, so that's another.
Yeah. And to be honest, I don't understand why they are there as well. I know they finished second now.
Football is emotion. It's 1 million. Leicester City or Monaco when the league against Tottenham, but beating Ajax and Tottenham, losing to Juventus. It's like for me.
Bro. It's about the storyline, the narrative. That's what drives football. Like the emotion, the passion.
And it's also about the bantering also too. It makes sense. People enjoy the laugh.
That's what I'm saying. And people act like teams can't get better and teams can't get worse. That's what I don't get. Like they act like it's always the same teams. No, it's not. Like
yeah, but I think because you know how it's like they're trying to make it like similar to the NBA. You know how the NBA they're making super teams now, like the Brooklyn Nets, Lakers now, even Clippers. Like last season, there was like 4 teams that had 2 superstars for each 4 teams. That they're trying to make super teams now. So I think that's what they tried to do with this Super League, and then
because if you look at football these days, bro, it's actually the most competitive it's been in a while, in my opinion. Like because really like look how competitive Champions League is. Really, any of these 4 teams can win. Anyone.
Anyone, yeah.
Like it's not before when you already know, oh, this team is a favorite. Like this year is so open. Like I don't know what people are talking about, bro. Club football to me is not dying at all. Like
I think the
So
quality.
Paris is just lying. It's just lying.
But
more- I
Chimera,
think
today you're
maybe
happy, man.
more to do
Woodward
with the
out.
quality.
you said what?
More to do with the quality, but
Woodward
the
out.
competition is high.
Oh yeah, Woodward out. Thank you, Jesus.
You
Can I
guys are
ask-
happy today, man.
Can I just say something? Why are
Mhm.
United fans happy about this?
Ed Woodward,
Like-
you know why? Because that
He's
guy
a-
has been. For me,
No.
he has been doing something unprofessional for me.
No,
Yes,
but
I understand.
Abdullahi, it doesn't make sense because just maybe it's a bad example, but look at the dictators in the Middle East.
Mhm.
If you remove one of them, another bad one will come in. If you're not removing the whole thing, you know what I
Your
mean?
whole team, yes, exactly.
Because the Glazers will choose the next guy.
Yeah,
be
exactly.
in charge of
So
the-
that's what
they're
the
gonna put
problem.
pressure. They're putting pressure on the Glazers, like to sell.
That's the
Nah,
only way
man.
you can
That's
come
what
out
they're
of
doing
this.
now.
That's the only way, because if Ed Woodward is leaving, what if the Glazers choose the right person to another person to take over, and the person is still making a dumb decision,
Bro,
leaving
whatever
United
happens,
in it.
bro, whatever happens, we have to get this summer transfer window right. Because if we don't, we're gonna be set back. Like we have to get this upcoming one right. Like
He has to be right. He has to be right. He has to.
But the thing is, you guys are putting in the hands of Darren Fletcher, a inexperienced.
Darren Fletcher,
Yeah,
bro. I
yeah.
remember speaking. I didn't mean to cut you. I remember Darren Fletcher when he didn't play in the Champions League final. It was such a big deal against Barcelona. People were crying out for Darren Fletcher. Like,
But listen, man. Next week Champions League, man. Who's gonna win
Mhm.
he said next
I don't
next
know,
three.
man.
next
He
week?
said the next.
No,
next week.
guys. We'll discuss that on Monday.
Bro.
We talked about it Friday. We talked about it Friday, Saturday, Sunday towards Monday.
Oh.
You say finally we have our head is already cleared out.
We can
from
actually
this
talk
It's not
about
clear.
it. That's
My
it.
head
We
is
can
still
actually
not
talk
clear
about
yet.
it.
It's still not clear.
Mhm.
Like, I'm still rattled. My head is still rattled because it's been 3 days of madness.
Hey, man.
Hey, you know what the sick
It
part is?
was
You know what the sick part of all this out of lie? We didn't get to roast Bayern Fan TV on last week's hangout. This week's hangout because of this European soccer, European Super
Yeah.
League.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was a shame, to be honest.
Mhm.
Like,
Ahmed, how you feeling about Man City for next week?
You know, I'm just happy that it will happen, man. Because
Yeah.
I thought we would get robbed of a CN. I honestly thought so. I thought these guys, they're going to create their own league. They will screw the Champions League for this year when we have one of the best chance of winning it.
Exactly.
And even though we win it, let's say they give it to us, it's not a deserved Champions
Yeah.
League. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just happy that it's happening, man. I'm just happy for that.
I think
So
PSG wins it. PSG
Is
can
De
win
Bruyne
it.
still injured?
Who? You said who?
I think they
Yeah,
haven't come
They
out
haven't
with that.
announced what it was.
Guys, you know what the funny thing is? Because I always come out and say that PSG is one of the most hated club. We went from one of the most hated club now to one of the most respected club.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like PSG in this situation has come out as huge winners because we are respected, and when all this happened, so many presidents, Agnelli, all these snakes, Woodward, I told you they left UEFA, right?
Yeah, they left
Yeah.
UEFA,
And Nasser Khalifi replaced Agnelli's place in UEFA, the
Mhm.
highest position.
yeah.
Yeah.
And UEFA love us now, so it's a good thing for PSG. PSG has been collecting dubs this weekend.
Wait,
But
wait,
Ahmed,
the
but
thing is,
Ahmed,
wait,
but
it's-
Ahmed,
wait, wait,
Ahmed,
wait.
Ahmed. Okay.
How is that allowed though? How are people that are within UEFA allowed to work within that clubs? Is that fair?
They're not. He's not the one choosing things. He's just a vice president behind, the Seferin guy.
Yeah.
But
he's
I
a
don't
vice
know
president.
I don't know how it works. About 100% honest, but right now Nasser Al Khalifi has the highest position in terms of the presidents of different clubs joining it.
Exactly.
Oh,
So it's a huge thing for PSG. This.
Yeah, that's big. That's big.
Oh yeah, and Mbappe might stay. Mbappe might stay because of this.
Bro, I think he either way would stay. Even Nasser Khalifi yesterday said that he will 100% stay this season.
Guys,
Yeah.
Fabrizio just tweeted that all the board of the top clubs except Chelsea are now in danger. What?
Yep.
Except
Yep.
Chelsea.
Yes, except Chelsea. Yeah,
Wait,
Ah,
what did he
this
say?
is not-
Let me see.
all the top clubs.
What did he say?
All the board of the top clubs except Chelsea are now in danger.
When has
except
it been
Chelsea.
this?
I just saw it now.
This is
I'm
not good.
refreshing. I'm refreshing.
I need the Glazers to stay.
You
I
mean
need the
that all
Glazers
the
to
clubs
stay.
has gone out
No,
officially?
all the top board, yeah, all the top board except Chelsea are gonna be in danger.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
you mean like Kroenke?
Kroenke, yeah, Glazers,
You
Gasindi.
know why? Because this was a way for. Because why do you think Arsenal wants to be in the Super League? They don't
Mm-hmm.
care about the competition or things like that. They're just doing it because it's guaranteed money for them.
Money
They're
for
not
them, yeah.
guaranteed to be in the Champions League each year. And I
Mm-hmm.
think if this, because it looks like they went out. So
Mm-hmm.
now Kroenke will maybe sell the club because he's
Mm-hmm.
thinking, okay, I thought this way would work, the Super
Yeah.
League. I would have got a
Mm-hmm.
lot of money. My
Yeah,
investment would have gone through.
and
But now without
American
the
honor.
Super League, what should I do? Should I sell the club? Because we are going, Arsenal are losing money because of COVID. Every club is
Mm-hmm.
losing money because of COVID. That's
Ah,
why
Yes.
that's why the big clubs are so greedy to start it right now.
Wait, guys. I'm still seeing this. Why is the news coming out and report coming out every for 5 minutes? I'm seeing Barcelona are still committed to the Super League with Madrid, with Atletico, with Inter
I'm lying.
Milan.
There's a lot of fake news. People want clicks, so like, I'm not even gonna
I
lie.
mean, I'm
There's
also
so
hearing
many fake
Perez
news.
is angry. Perez is angry because the English club have removed themselves out of the Super League. Is very happy. Is unhappy.
Well, what can he
Yeah,
do?
fuck him,
He
man.
can be angry.
Fuck him. I don't care about
Yeah,
him.
what can he do? If they want to have their own Super League, they can do whatever they want. I have the Premier League still. I have League One still. I have League One still. So I have Bundesliga. They can do whatever they want to do.
Fam, he doesn't understand that you're like La Liga is irrelevant now.
Hmm.
Your whole league is going into the dumps. It's gonna
Bro,
become
like,
the Belgian league. Watch.
but
Okay, not
the thing is,
Belgium.
bro, like the thing is, this is why I never really rated La Liga that high because, bro, like people say League One is a farmers league, but people there in that league actually know how to defend. Like
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
you rarely see PSG be somebody like 7-0 or 6-0. Like PSG has to. I was watching them play Saint Etienne. They have to work hard to score, like create chances. Like I don't see that in La Liga, like at all.
Ligue 1 is really, really improving. I think it's joint second in terms of best leagues in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm saying people
I think
sleep
it's
on
really,
League One.
really good.
League One.
Ligue 1.
People sleep.
Oh,
People be
oh my
sleeping on
God.
League One.
Is it true? I'm hearing this now. Let me ask EJ now. EJ, UEFA are gonna make it very complicated for Real Madrid in the Champions League.
Nah, I mean that's just a rumor. They can't. So you can't say that out. You can't say that out, like in the open. Like, that's just a rumor. You can't say that in the open because that's pretty much them saying they're gonna cheat Real Madrid in the Champions League.
But guys, we should not let UEFA to are corrupt. They are corrupt too. It's true. They are very corrupt. We know
But
this.
that's life though. Everybody's corrupt, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
To just be honest, that's just life in general. Like, because anything you do in life, like anybody you work for, whatever, they're doing it for their interest.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, like even colleges and all that, it's for their interest. Everything's about just how much money can you get. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just life.
Yeah. I don't know why people get personal. Like, this is what they do. This is what people do. Like, I don't know why people don't understand that. So when they do these actions, why are people outraged and just surprised? Like, fam, obviously it's gonna happen like that. These people are greedy. They think for themselves.
Exactly. That's just life in general. Like, because even college, like, there's a reason why after college it's hard to get a job with your degree because they want you to go back again, get a
Yes.
second degree.
And you know the funny part, you are very correct about what you said. Ever since I finished my degree, do you believe I haven't even get a job at all? My college degree, because of what I did.
They want you to go back and get another one.
Yeah, go back to university and bachelor's degree and master's. Like what? What the heck? Get out of here! Get out of here!
This world.
The pandemic has demonstrated that working class are looking down upon. Man, guys, it's a celebration and happy moment for everybody, guys. Let's celebrate.
Man,
AKA,
bro.
please, your mic. I'm hearing the feedback.
Yeah, what's the feedback?
Let's meet our Adams. Are you still hearing the feedback, guys?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
The pandemic has demonstrated that working. Guys, it's an happy moment, guys. We need to celebrate. America wants to kill us with money. They thought they are wise, but thank God we have people who will support us.
It's more relief. It's more relief than.
You can focus more on football. Well, we enjoy bantering each other. We enjoy it.
I don't know. I feel so weird. I feel like I've come off a roller coaster. Like I don't feel well at the moment. Like my head is still spinning. What's been going on for these?
You don't feel. I don't feel it that good too. Me, I don't feel good too. I literally sleep off for the Chelsea match. You see, I've never been talking about it.
I felt so sick yesterday, the day before. Like they can't be doing. Like why are people buying into this? This Perez guy is literally doing a dictatorship. Like he's trying to just take over and just rule. And why are people not like noticing this? Like people were believing all the crap that was coming out of his mouth. But I'm happy it's over because
eventually it will be over. We know this.
And I think UEFA, they will clean up now that they know the risk. They know they do not want this to happen again. They don't want this to happen again because what this causes is chaos. So they will have to reform. They will definitely have to reform.
Guys, I'm hearing a complication from Madrid. Madrid could get kicked out of the UCL this year. What?
That's waffle.
What? It better don't happen. No. They have to play the UCL. Get kicked out?
That won't happen.
I don't see it happen. Guys, Madrid must not get kicked out. They must not. What? Are you gonna tell me it's gonna be Chelsea versus who in the final?
No, nobody's getting kicked out.
Nobody's getting kicked out.
It better not happen.
You can't kick somebody out when they're already in the competition because they can sue you. There's so many things that like they're not gonna get kicked out. Maybe next season they might, not this season.
So we're playing them next week?
Next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh man, next Tuesday, man! I cannot wait.
It's gonna feel so weird.
Guys, I need to get my motivation back. This is killing my motivation, man.
Man, it just sapped energy out of everything, dude.
Energy's gone.
Like, remember, I was telling Abdullahi, bro. I was so happy, dude, because Greenwood's balling. I was happy. I'm like, the team is improving. Like, then
I forgot about that.
Then the Super League came in. I was like, what?
Was against Brighton, right?
Yeah.
Burnley.
Yeah, Burnley. Yeah.
Then the Super League came in. I was like, it spoiled everything. Everybody were jubilating, celebrating. Okay, we'll see.
I was so confused. I was like, what? And then Monday, Mourinho in the morning. That got swept under the rug.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't get how people were saying, like, people were saying, well, we're tired of seeing this team play this team. We're tired of seeing this bad teams play the good teams. I'm like, bro, what makes you think those good teams will always be that good? Like, teams get better and teams get worse.
Today showed that Chelsea against Brighton. Well, Brighton were better on that day. Like, Brighton were better.
If you look at the way Chelsea were even playing, Chelsea lack focus. They lack focus because Tuchel said they did not even think after they heard about the Super League stuff that the players lost focus. Everybody was angry. Aspilicueta came out, Rudiger came out and was like, "What's going on? What the hell is going on with this?" Then they have to speak to the chairman Busberg before the match. Jorginho even came out and said it took them 45 minutes to pass through Chelsea fans. It took them 45 minutes, almost an hour, for them to pass through the Chelsea fans at Stamford Bridge. It took them an hour. I was like, what? He said it took them an hour to pass through because there wasn't a chance for them to. The fans were hungry that they almost broke the glass doors of the bus. They almost broke the glass door.
I'm saying, if they want to do their own little Super League, let them do it. Keep my Premier League, please. Let them do whatever. Have their own little Super League. Like, and then this Champions League,
that was needed because there's no way that would be allowed. No way.
Yeah, and this Champions League is going to be better than their Super League because we still have Chelsea, Man City, PSG, Bayern, Man U. There's still a lot of big teams. Like,
yeah.
Europa League is always back on now, isn't it?
Exactly. We're happy now. No more Super League. Man, brother, no more Super League. Tino, Quezada, no more Super League, bro. No more Super League, no more Super League. We're happy now. We can pop champion. Pop that bodies, baby. Pop that bodies.
I'm tired. I'm drained. It's actually draining.
Man,
I personally, I can't imagine how all the people that are working at the clubs feel. Like they must be drained as well. Like they were working. Yeah.
I'm saying like the fans will always win this thing because if the fans are not interested, then you have no product. Like,
but Chimeri, everybody has grown up watching the UCL, the Premier League, and this. How on earth do you turn to the Super League? It doesn't make any sense for me. It doesn't.
That's what Ozzo said. Ozzo said kids grow up dreaming of winning the Premier League and the Champions League, not the Super League.
Yeah, but the thing is, not the thing about that. That's probably what UEFA use to say, okay, we can actually slack. We can do what we want because of like you said, it's the nostalgia of the UCL. They were probably thinking like nobody can come and take our throne because everybody loves the UCL. But obviously, this happening, they have to pattern up now. They have to like. They're obviously gonna treat the big teams better now, in terms of giving them more money.
Oh yeah.
And the format of the Champions League, I don't know what. Would you change it from how it is now? Like, you ask you, would you change it?
Yeah, they're gonna change it. They're gonna change it because there's gonna be so much, outcry. They're gonna change it.
What do you think there'll be less teams?
Yeah, I think they'll move it back to a format. They'll move it back to the regular format, not the regular format, but like a format closer to the regular one. You know what I'm saying? But still more beneficial to them in a way.
Yeah.
Because if the players aren't interested, like the players in this thing, like the players are the ones that are out there playing. So if they're against it, it's not gonna work.
Yeah. So I don't know how these man thought you can go behind their backs and just announce it. Like what? What do you expect?
You know what I'm saying? That's like because that's why I told her to lie. I'm like when Chelsea disbanded, I'm like Liverpool will soon disband because every player on the team said no. So there's no way if every player on the team is opposed to the Super League, there's no way it's gonna continue. Like because you need the players. If the players all say we're not playing, then
there's no product.
Like, so I'm saying like the players were always. That's why we were saying on the hangout. The players they control this whole thing. Like they can control how far this go because.
The sad thing is they also control how people like how the institutions deal with racism and all that. Yeah, they control that as well.
Yep.
But they're not gonna do anything about that, fam.
No, they're not. Like when it comes to stuff like this, bro, I never get worked up with it because that's just how it is in life. Like,
yeah. I've accepted it. Yeah.
Like people don't care unless it fits their personal narrative. That's just it. Like people will care about racism only when it fits their personal narrative. Like if they're trying to gain
that's never going to be the case. So
yeah, like or if they're trying to gain something from it, like let's say for example they need supporters. You know what I'm saying? Like and they need black supporters. You know what I mean? Like then they're gonna be out there saying, oh yeah. Black Lives Matter and all that stuff because it fits the narrative that they're trying to portray at the time. Like, that's just life.
Because things you can compare it to like the NBA and how they react to like racial issues that's happened. Even recently, like how I don't know what game got suspended, but something happened in America. Some racial issue happened in America, and they just didn't play the game. They suspended the game because the players weren't coming out.
Yeah, because you see, most of the NBA players are black. Like all the good players are black, so that's why they're gonna do that because they need them. They need them for the product. Like, But you see, in football, it's not like most of the good players. They aren't black. Like, they're most of the really top players are not black. So, so to them, it doesn't matter because it doesn't fit the narrative they need at the time. Like, But if you're in the NFL or NBA, oh yeah, they're gonna promote that stuff because they need it. They need the players. Like, saying like that's just life, man. Like
that's why I think people with the argument of on racism, like they should just leave it because
nothing's gonna change. Like that's just life in general. Like I don't even know why people switch the argument to FIFA and all that. I'm like, everybody knew FIFA and UEFA were already corrupt. Like we knew that already. The argument was never about who's more corrupt. It was just about We just didn't want the Super League because there's no sporting merit. That's it. Like I don't know how people flip the whole argument to UEFA and FIFA.
Guys, I'm just happy. Finally, we can even talk about football, banter each other. No, exactly. I'm not ready for this Super League stuff. I'm done and tired.
No more politics. I'm not a politician, man. I'm not a political science major. I didn't go to school.
I did not study that in school. I'm sorry, guys. I don't study political science in school. I don't have time for that.
I just want to watch football.
Guys, I was literally born to the world to enjoy football. I have passion. I have emotion. I want to start supporting Super League for what? Super what? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't for me.
That's if they have a better plan about it. But the whole thing was a contradiction because the whole thing was we want to make it fair. How's it fair when the same 15 teams are going to be there regardless of how bad they do? It makes no sense.
Exactly.
That's a contradiction.
Exactly. Like even a small child knows what is called UCL, UEFA Champions League. They know the team, they know the music. How?
Even when I watched football for the first time when I was like 7, I knew that when I watched AC Milan Liverpool, I was like, this means something. I was watching the match. I was like, that was the first match I ever saw that 3-3. I was watching this as like a 7, 8-year-old. Like, this match means something. Like,
guys, Andrea Agnelli, the Super League vice president, there's blood packed between our clubs. We will keep going. Will the plan still work? Yes, 100% success rate. It will work.
What, the Europa Super League?
Yep.
He's just being stubborn.
They're just talking. Like, their talk is so cheap. Like, this empty threats, empty talk. Like, holds no weight.
How is these people confidence without nothing? How is this confidence coming from where?
They're just talking. It's false confidence. Like,
like you can't beat the 5, 6 teams. Like, who cares? Do you think the TV companies will care or sponsors will care? Like, nobody cares. Like, everybody's gone. So, like,
and since everybody left, why would PSG Bayern even join? There's no point. Like, and plus they look. The image is great right now. So why are they going to join and now make the image bad? Like, they're not gonna. No team is going to join now because they don't want the image to be bad.
Yeah.
So like, they might as well disband this thing. Stop with the politics.
Yeah, it's so obvious. This whole plot was just for the Spanish team to get out of the.
Yeah, it was the Spanish team. It was not the Premier League team now.
Yeah, because why? Haven't you noticed why the Spanish teams are so hesitant to leave? Yeah, that's the reason why. Like, Barcelona's in depth. They need this. Like,
Barcelona Real Madrid. No wonder they can't even buy Mbappe.
Yeah, that's why they're trying to get it done this year because they want to buy Mbappe
and Haaland too. That's why it wasn't easy for them to do.
Wasn't Real Madrid getting their money from like the Prince of Spain or something like that?
I think Madrid is an entity though. I don't know. Ahmed, can you hear us?
Something along those lines, yeah. Like, the money they were getting was not actually theirs, and now because they were relying on that money, they're in the mud. They're in the mud, and I love it.
Exactly. But I'm just happy though. Everything is back to normal now. We can enjoy football now. You can easily talk to a player who doesn't like this one has been causing so many issues. Like players' mind are not even concentrated.
It's got The fact is affected us this match. Imagine how much affected the players. Like, oh god.
The last 72 hours has been insane.
That's what I'm saying. But this joint didn't even last 2 hours and like 2 days. Like, people were saying, oh, the owners have all the power. I'm like, okay, we'll see. Like, we'll see. Like, they were saying FIFA can't do anything. I'm like, yeah, FIFA can do whatever they want. I don't think people know that. Like, FIFA can do whatever they want.
Oh, guys, Inter Milan just announced. Fabrizio just tweeted, Inter and AC Milan are set to leave the Super League. Inter just announced we are no longer interested in the project. Still waiting for the official position from Juventus. The whole Super League is expected to suspend it in the next few hours. Fabrizio just tweeted.
So you have 4 clubs, and this owner Juventus is still running his mouth.
Yeah, it's finished. So.
Like, the only thing I want to see, bro, I want the people who are so. That's just what I want. I want the people who are so confident.
Yeah.
I want them to be. Where are they? Where are they? Get on the hangout. Like, the people who are so confident, telling them, but it's gonna happen. Like, Where are they? Come on. Like,
Vuitton. Undisputed.
we need it.
We need them. The link is out, guys. You can join. It's out. Vuitton and Undisputed. You can join.
Where's Blue Eyes, man? I need Blue Eyes here. Man, I'm just finally glad we could actually talk about some actual football, like, for once.
And then a 0-0 Brighton. That 0-0 Brighton game was depressing as well. Man.
I'm saying, dude, Brighton honestly did. Honestly, Brighton honestly should have won that game, to be honest.
Exactly. Like, I felt so embarrassed. Like, this is
Guys, continue talking. I want to get something upset. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Brighton honestly should have won that game. Honestly, like, Brighton missed some chances.
The Welbeck hit the post.
Like,
Lallana.
well, you can tell Chelsea just I don't know if it's the protest. I don't know what it was.
I think
ready
it's
to play. Like,
the 72 hours of this madness. They
like,
definitely weren't ready to play. Definitely weren't. Definitely weren't ready. Because from time I'm hearing, like, there were so many issues. Because obviously the players and the manager didn't even know about it till obviously we found out. There's obviously going to be a lot of like unrest. So yeah, I don't really blame these players. Like, I don't blame the actual players on their performance today. But fam, now the top four matters. Yeah, we need to rise up against West Ham.
Oh yeah, that's a huge match. Like, I never thought that Chelsea was West Ham would be the match of the week. That's
crazy.
That's a huge match because man, that's gonna be West Ham is a team, man. They're tough to beat. Like,
yeah, they especially we struggled to beat them in the at the London Stadium. We struggled
because their counterattack, bro, their counterattack is fast. Like,
yeah.
So like, Tuchel likes to press high.
Yeah,
because West Ham, I don't think the high press really matters to them because they're not even a team that likes to keep the ball on the ground anyway. Like,
yeah, they're very direct. They're very direct.
Yeah, like this was I'm saying like this thing like this. I mean, I get that Chelsea disbanded, but I'm saying this draw was a huge draw. Like,
I was sitting there saying these players don't really like. I understand what's been going on, but this is a big game. You need to get a goal. There was no urgency at all. Even towards the end of the game, like there was no urgency at all. They didn't even want it. But I'm saying this loss of 2 points is gonna be. It can easily be costly. Like,
this is huge because don't you still have to play Man City in the league? Like,
yeah, still play Man City. And you have to play Leicester as well.
Yeah, and Liverpool has an easy
Arsenal are always a tricky team for us.
I mean, that's 3 tough games, and then even the little small teams like Crystal Palace and all them won't be
Aston Villa.
Yeah, Aston Villa, that's not going to be an easy game.
Fulham as well. Fulham are fighting for their lives as well.
Yeah, so that's going to be tough because they're fighting for the relegation. Man, I'm saying, you guys got lucky. What's his face? Bamford scored that last second equalizer for Leeds. Like that was because I think Liverpool would have been ahead of you guys, right? I feel like because they're 2 points behind.
They're 2 points behind us. Yeah.
So they would have been. I think they would have been ahead on goal difference, right?
Yeah, they would have been. No, our goal difference is better than this.
Also, it would have been tied.
Yeah.
Man, this top 4, but I don't get why people were saying like this. No leagues are league football. Football's dying, bro. Look at like this top 4 race in the Premier League, bro. It's gonna go down to the last minute. Like,
but the Premier League has always had this like, if it's not the actual title, this top 4 is very tasty. The top 4 is very tasty. Like every year is tasty. So there's always competition within the Premier League. It's just the other leagues, like it's not our fault that it's just not competitive. Like La Liga this season is actually competitive. It's actually very competitive for the title.
Yeah, for the title, but other than that, it's not like I think La Liga, like people overrate La Liga, like just because they overrate it because Real Madrid and Barcelona in the league, but like all the other teams like Getafe and all them, like they're trash. Like
Elche and all that. Yeah,
I'm saying I bet you Burnley, all these teams, Burnley are probably better than most of those teams. Like teams like Newcastle, they're better than them to me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because where rarely do you see Man U or Chelsea beat them like 6 or 7-0? You don't like.
From time seeing Granada, when I watched the Granada game, I was like, "This is embarrassing. How are these men even in Europa League?"
So you said Granada?
Yeah, Granada. Like,
that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, and the thing about La Liga is, like people don't know. People can't defend in that league. Like, I watch their league. Like, people can't defend. Like, people overrate the league. And bro, this is another myth about the league. They say that the Premier League is a long ball league, right? And the league is a league where everybody plays the passing football. But if you look at the stats, the Premier League plays more short passes and less long balls than La Liga. Like,
is it? I don't know that.
So like, if you look at Man U plays more short passes than Sevilla, but Sevilla's a passing team. But Man U keeps the ball on the ground more than Sevilla. Like La Liga plays the most long balls in Europe's top 5 leagues, but La Liga merchants will tell you, "Oh, La Liga is so technical." No, it's not. It's just Real Madrid and Barcelona that are technical. Those top teams, but other teams, they don't play that technical style.
That's actually true because even when you guys played Real Sociedad, like,
so we smashed them. Like, wasn't even
that was embarrassing. The way people were talking about Real Sociedad as if I thought it was gonna be a challenge. Like, I was watching it, thinking, "Oh, there might be an upset here." This was a joke.
I'm saying we didn't even have Pogba. Like,
we just dominated them. Like,
and it wasn't even. And the goals they were scoring, it wasn't even like they were hard goals. They were just scoring like easy goals against them.
Fred passed it in between 2 defenders. Rashford just ran in and scored 1-on-1. I'm like, what is this? Like, I'm not watching this anymore.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean by stats. The Liga teams don't know how to defend because, bro, like, if you're playing Man U, like, if you're gonna play against Man U, like, what is the one thing you can't do? You can't play a high line.
Yeah, definitely not.
That's the one you think you can't do. Then they're gonna be foolish enough, arrogant enough to play high line. And look what happened. Like, that's why City always struggles against us because they play high line and we're good at counterattacking.
Yeah.
And
even when
go ahead.
And even when we played Atletico Madrid, I'm like, these men are not. We are pretty dry, like. But the way people talking about Atletico, they're talking as if these men are the creme de la creme.
Exactly. You guys beat them like
comfortably 3-0 aggregate.
And it was and you deserved it. Like, you deserved
that. I couldn't even believe what I was. I'm like, wait, this will be a harder tie if we played Everton or something. It will be a harder tie.
I don't remember one good chance Atletico had. One, like, over the 2 legs. I don't remember Atletico even having one, like, not like a chance where it's a half chance. I mean, like a good chance where it's like it should be a goal. Like, I don't remember one. Like, it wasn't even Chelsea's defense wasn't even threatened, like, at all. Like, but people are saying La Liga is the best league. I don't get that. Like,
nah, that's waffle. That is waffle.
Didn't Chelsea beat Sevilla? What is it, 4-0? Like, I think Chelsea beat Sevilla 4-0. Giroud scored 4 goals. Like, Giroud.
Yeah.
Saying, like, I don't get this whole La Liga thing. Is it because Real Madrid won those 3 Champions Leagues and Sevilla won? I mean, Real Madrid is Real Madrid and Barcelona is Barcelona. You can't really compare it. Like, I'm saying, like, that's like, come on, like, their success doesn't determine the whole league. They're anomalies. Like,
yeah.
Because Real Madrid has Cristiano and Messi, and Barcelona had Messi. Like, come on, like, because when Cristiano was playing for Man U, Man U were the ones going to the final when he was playing for Man U. Like,
literally, it's skewed.
Like, people like saying, like, that's why on that whole debate. Were you hearing that debate when they were talking about Premier League versus La Liga?
Why is there even a debate for that? It shouldn't even be La Liga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get, like, it's just La Liga merchants, dude. They think La Liga is the best league because Real Madrid won 3 Champions in a row. I'm like, that's Real Madrid. That's an anomaly. It's not like their success doesn't mean the whole league is great. Like, that's like if PSG wins this, like, if PSG wins the Champions League, I mean, not League 1 is the best league in the world now. Like, doesn't mean that. Like, you gotta look at everything in the context, competition, and everything else. Like, Premier League is the most competitive as far as, like, look at the Premier League, like, top 4 battle, relegation battle, like, everything. Like, it's the most competitive. That's the reason why it makes the most revenue, because people watch it for a reason. Because like, you never know what's gonna happen. Anybody can beat anybody in the Premier League. Like, West Brom beat Chelsea 5-2, but then Chelsea turns around and beats Crystal Palace. Was it 4-0 or 4-1 the next week?
4-1,
Is that unpredictability? Because when Barcelona plays all these teams, you know they're gonna beat them. Like Getafe, all these teams, you know they're gonna win. Like, I don't want to watch that. Like, It's the Liga merchants that wanted the European Super League.
And
Their team.
and I think Perez knew the Premier League is getting too powerful, fam. It's getting too powerful. Like everybody knows the Premier League is getting too powerful in terms of their competition and the money that they're making. And it's getting so ridiculous that when Ahmed was saying that PSG get like 70 million from winning the French league. 70 million. Is that it?
I mean, 70 million. I mean, that's. he was at. That's still a lot of money. Like,
yeah, obviously, it's a lot of money, but I mean, compared to the Premier League and the positions that, if you finish in the top 4, you get way more than 70 million.
Oh yeah, but there's a reason. But that's because the Premier League generates the most revenue, so they have the most money. They have the most money to give. Like, it's simple. Like,
so that's why I think a lot of leagues are jealous. And I think that's what Perez knew that we need the English clubs to come join us because the Liga cannot compete.
No, they can't because most of the team nation worldwide they like most of them support English clubs. Like only Barcelona and Real Madrid probably like have more revenue and all that. Like, but without the English clubs, the Super League thing there's no way they can go.
Yeah.
Like
the thing about Real Madrid and Barcelona, their fans are like the South American heritage like people. The Premier League is literally global, like Asia, Africa, America especially, fam. Australia, like there's so many fans that watch the Premier League and support Premier League teams. But Real Madrid and Barcelona specifically, they're more like in the South American, North America as well. Like they're not as global as people think they are.
Yeah,
in terms of support.
Yeah, because you see how it's most of the Premier League fans that were against the Super League, but most of La Liga and all that were like, go for it because they're speaking from their competition and their league is not great. Like,
exactly.
But from our perspective, we're saying like the Premier League is great. Like we don't want it to be disbanded.
Exactly.
Like if you want La Liga, if you want to see better competition, then like teams just have to improve.
There was even protests in America, in Seattle, with like Chelsea and United fans that were protesting about this Super League. It shows that they love it. They love how it is. It's just them. It's just these. It's just a La Liga that no, they can't compete. Their league is rubbish. They are going into the bin. They know it's not going to be sustainable for any longer. They needed to do something.
Because how can you? My thing is like, I don't get how people say, "Oh, we want to see the best play the best," but like, people don't get the reason. The reason like why the big games are big games is because we see them. They don't come along often. That's why That's why when it comes, we're so excited. Like, you know what I mean? Like, El Clasico is exciting because it's a rivalry. You see it twice a year. But like, you know what I'm saying? Those rivalries, like Man U, Liverpool, that's a rivalry. Man City, Man U, that's a rivalry. Like those rivalries are already built in. Like, if we see big teams play every week, it takes the suspense.
Yeah, people don't, especially in this day and age where tactics is the forefront of everything. If I'm playing Real Madrid every other week, tactically, our managers are just going to use tactics to basically just the game is going to get so boring. If I know how you're going to play all the time, there's no excitement in the game.
Exactly.
People think it's just going to be free-flowing, high-scoring games. Like, there'll be a lot of nil-nils.
Exactly. Like, people just don't get it, dude. They think, like, I was like, bro, people are like, I don't want to see what's like, whatever play, whatever. I'm just like, but like, I'm like, dude, like, you need the small teams, though. Like, you need them. Like, you can't just have it. Because small teams also show how good your team is. Because just beating big teams doesn't mean your team is good. Like, there's teams that you need to see how consistent your team is. Like, because I don't just want to see Man U play the big teams all the time. I want to see them play
guys.
Yeah, man.
Like this Super League thing, man, I was never for it, man. Like,
I'm just happy to do that. Everything is okay now.
Man, and I said it from the beginning. I'm like, bro, everybody was panicking. I'm like, bro, just relax. Like, let's see what happens. Like, I said we still have a long way to go. Like it's only April. Like it's only the first couple of days. Like we still have a long way to go.
Okay, I just heard the news now. What's going on? Hold on. What's going on? Okay, Chelsea fans inundated chairman for surplus letter and him is taking up their sadness about ending long emotional association with their club and their self plan. So Chelsea board were the one that was little angry with the Chelsea chairman about the ESL plan. But have they forgotten about the fans, the emotion, the passion of the fans? Where had those players, where has it gone? I think the happiest people should be the United fans, especially Edward going out. That's an happiness to all United fans at all. All United fans.
Today was pretty much a Christmas early. This was Christmas early today. Like
the one good thing is that he did say he's leaving at the end of 2021. So I can enjoy a bit more Edward Ward. Enjoy a bit more.
But we really need to get this summer transfer window right. Because if we don't, we're gonna be set back. We need to get this one right.
Like, he's not gonna be in charge of it as well. Like
no,
I said he's gonna be leaving at the end of 2021, ending of 2021. He's gonna be leaving this year. That's around December. He's gonna be leaving December.
No, I think he meant. Does he mean the 2021 season as like this season when the season is over? In 2020 in general.
He's gonna be leaving by July.
I think he meant the season like he's leaving 2020.
This season, because what I heard is he said 2020 by ending of 2021 he's leaving.
No, because it can't be the end of the year. Why would he stay half a year then leave?
I don't know. That's what I don't know.
I think it's the end of the season. I think they meant 2021 season. Like he's leaving this year after the season is over. Because really, I mean, there's really no point in firing him now because there's no transfers coming in. So so him leaving now really doesn't do nothing. He just has to leave in the summer.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, Chelsea. Somebody said Chelsea Stadium owned by the fans, so the fans are against it.
It's fans. Yeah, well, fans were against it. Yeah, the Stamford Bridge were owned by the fans. Majority of the fans.
So the fans are against it. They got nowhere to play.
Yeah. Yeah, Chelsea Stadium were owned by the fans as well. If the fans against it, but Chelsea have nowhere to play, they would have to move the team. Yes, exactly. That was the reason it was Chelsea were out of the Super League. Because Roma were trying to build a new stadium, but they haven't been getting permitted from the London people yet, so they are still waiting. That was when they have been using the Stamford Bridge to play.
Yeah. The thing that got me, this owners thought they were so intelligent. And you had people defending them, like the experts. Where are they, man? Come on, like I want them on the hangout. Where are they?
It's an happy moment. There's an happy moment. Everybody just need to be happy. We need to be happy.
Yeah, we need to enjoy this because we can go back to something normal. Like this rubbish Super League. Like football's for the fans.
This Super League statement is rubbish for me. It's rubbish. What kind of statement, guys? Look at this statement. Look at this statement. What kind of a statement is this? Why would Super League put out this statement out? For what? Look at this statement. What's this? What's all this now? It's an happy moment though. Finally happy. So tomorrow, next week, on weekend we have what? Oh, we have big match on for the weekend. We have the Carabao Cup final and we have the London Derby. Wow. Let me check the EPL schedule. So the EPL schedule is let me see, 21, 22, 23. Oh, there's a match on Friday, Arsenal Everton. Wow, that's a big match.
Nah, that's not. I don't know if that's a big match, honestly.
So let me see the EPL schedule. So Newcastle, Liverpool, West Ham, Chelsea, and Sheffield Brighton. That's not bad.
So Tottenham, Southampton tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
I want to see that because I want to see that.
So if Tottenham play tomorrow, are they still gonna play on weekend? Oh, they play on Sunday. Okay.
So they might rest their team against Southampton. But actually, no, they can't because they need to win because this manager has to start off well. So they need to play well.
Yeah, let me say where they are in table. Okay. Tottenham are 50th in 50 points. Everton are 49 points. Southampton are how many points? Southampton are 36 points. Arsenal are how many points? Arsenal 46 points. Everton 49. Oh, so Leicester City is 56. Chelsea 55. West Ham 55. Wow, the Premier League table is eating up, man. It's eating up. So let me say Newcastle are 15 in the table, they are 35. So if they win against Liverpool, they go 36, 37, they go 38. So man, this is eating up, man, guys. This is really eating up. The Premier League table is eating up, guys. I'm loving how the Premier League is. I'm loving it. You just have to keep mounting the pressure and see how it goes. EJ, what's next for Florentino Perez? What's next for him?
Oh, it would depend on like what is this.
Oh, Chelsea have already put out the statement. Chelsea put out the statement already. Just as today. Okay, I'm listening.
It would depend on what he says tomorrow. Like he's talking to the press tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But the worst case scenario is it not happening because Barca are yet to vote for like, Barca is kind of owned by some fans. So like Laporta has to do some votes, and if the boss agree with him, he's gonna stay in the league. But if the board doesn't agree with him, it's gonna also withdraw from it. So like that's the worst case scenario. Is like every one of them leaving it for the future. But with Perez, I don't know what's gonna happen. I can see him resigning or getting like sacked. I don't know. Just like Bartomeu did, like the board member can call a meeting to a call of no confidence, and try to dismiss him. So it will depend. That's the worst case scenario. Him getting sacked or he will have to resign because the pressure in Spain right now, according to news, is really big. So that's the case.
So the pressure is really big in Spain right now for what Perez did.
Yeah. Like he's bringing it to the Real Madrid, and according to multiple reports, they're like UEFA isn't gonna take it lightly with Real Madrid in the Champions League, which is next week. So that's why I'm like, any small tackle next week, I can see it resulting in a red.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow. So for this happening now, it's gonna be a problem because now it's gonna jeopardize Madrid qualification to the final. Madrid doesn't care though. They don't care though.
I mean, we fans care. Probably Perez don't care, but he's just using the club for his own greed because this has been like his long time dream, So like, I don't really like that. But if the 12 club was still supporting him, maybe I could but like at this point, you just have to like cut it off for now, everything to settle down, and
I think where the mistake where Perez made the mistake was, yes, you have been planning it for a very long. You should not have announced it now.
When is the better option to announce it? It's gonna be announced,
It will announce, but you know what it has to do? It needs to expose the UEFA first, then you announce it. Make it like a shockwave. You get what I'm saying? And if you want to announce it, don't even include those English teams because none of them will join. None of them will eventually join. So I think UEFA have more power now because now they can be safe. They can't be exposed anymore. You get what I'm saying? I think when this should be announced, 2024.
Or when the new format is exposed?
That is when this needs to be announced. This Super League needs to be announced 2024 because then you can tackle UEFA with the new format. You can tackle them. They'll be able to back out because they'll be like the new format. They don't because everybody can vote against that new format. They can vote against it. They'll surely vote against the new format because if they vote.
His argument was like football will be dead by then. You also saw his interview yesterday where he said football will be dead by then. So like I don't know what he's talking about. I don't think football will be dead by then. Maybe it means like there will be less quality football. That I can agree with.
Perez should have voted after the Qatar World Cup to get a Super League done.
Yeah, but I would agree with you. It should have been in like
2024
format to like counter attack.
Yes.
But this is just the wrong time. I know it is his dream, but like
But it's a wrong time to do. It's a very wrong time to
he
do.
just have to step back and look forward. Yeah, but the worst case scenario is in like, but let's wait to see like what happened to what he has to say to the press tomorrow morning. I think. Yeah.
Tomorrow, is it tomorrow morning or tomorrow night?
Tomorrow morning.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
supposed to be today's night, but because of the meeting they did, tomorrow morning.
Wow.
Yeah, but if they want to continue on the Super League, what is their plan? Like, because why would teams join now when the image is, because it's gonna make the image bad if they try to join. Why would they risk that? There's no point.
They said they're releasing like a statement tonight, but I don't know if the statement is up now or not. But
can you check for us to see if the statement is up or not? Look at these fans, all of them already went silent. Why are they silent already? They need to come out and talk, man. Montaha, Vuitton, you guys talk, man. Why you guys silent? What's going on with you guys?
Yeah, they'll probably, because they'll probably come on, because they come on late.
Yeah.
Oh look, according to another news, there's a new format coming out. There's a new format coming out instead of the one he proposed yesterday.
What the hell? What's going on with this? What's going on?
Which one? The Champions League format?
I don't even know. That's the news, but it hasn't like what's the format all about?
Yeah, Perez. He kind of bottled this. Yeah.
Exactly, because if Perez waited, he would have put the PSG representative out of UEFA. Then UEFA would have been exactly. That was the mistake he made. He should have waited.
And Real Madrid players are going to be angry with him now.
Yes.
No, the point is like he's just trying to buy some players. Like we kind of broke right now. We don't have the money or the luxury like the Premier League does. And if Real Madrid like a Chelsea, where the president himself can take money out of his own cash and buy the players, maybe that could have been fine and it would have postponed it. But like that's not Real Madrid. Everything has to come from like the club.
Okay, Chelsea put out the statement already. Okay. This is a statement for Chelsea Football Club.
That's funny. They just said that like we didn't have the time to consider it fully. That's
so if you didn't consider it fully, why would you join it? That's the first rule of signing a contract. Don't sign it unless you understand it fully.
Like it's just some excuse they giving.
It's just damage control.
Where's the apology letter?
Not every club is apologizing, but like Arsenal, none of them apologize with Arsenal.
Where's the apology letter?
Yeah.
I need to say apology. I'm sorry, Chelsea fans. It will not happen again.
Why should they apologize? Like
because they did bad. When you do bad, you have to apologize. When you do bad,
okay.
They have to apologize. This is bad. Oh, Fabrizio just confirmed it. Official Chelsea leave the Super League as the whole league is now suspended. Chelsea Football Club can confirm that it has become the formal procedure for withdrawal from the group development plan from the Europa Super League. Chelsea confirmed already.
Yeah, Chelsea confirmed. They've been confirmed that they're gone. Oh, so the whole league is suspended.
Yep.
So the league is no more.
No more. Yeah.
It's suspended just for now. I think that's
for now. Yeah.
Just for this, probably just for this season. Then next season they'll start again.
No, I think, guys, where Perez made a mistake was. Yes, I understand. He has this dream. I get it, but this dream should have been done 2024. When the World Cup starts next year, right? After the World Cup, the summer after the World Cup, that was when the Super League should be introduced. That's a year before the new proposal was called UCL. Then you can counter-attack UEFA themselves, which is gonna make them divided. For me.
Yeah. I'm just glad this thing today we know this thing we can rest. Like
Mm-hmm.
we can rest, No more checking every second to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Man, there's fire on the mountain. I did fans. Fire on the mountain.
That's
Boom,
what I'm
boom,
saying.
boom,
But
boom.
honestly though, like that's why I hate stuff like this because it just makes these matches so drab, like and boring. Like because Chelsea versus Brighton was a big match, but it didn't even who cares? Like you just wanted to know about the Super League.
The American is the one that caused all this rubbish. American caused this. Because these American people has money, so they can use their money to flaunt out to do whatever they want to do.
So, like, people act like it's gonna be so easy for them to just create a Super League. I'm like those things just don't come that easily.
It takes time. Is Chimeri. This thing takes a lot of time, man. It takes time.
It takes to even like people were saying, oh, it's gonna start this year. I'm like, bro, there's no way it can start in
No
August.
way.
Like,
No
it's
way.
impossible. Like because FIFA will not allow it. UEFA won't allow it. Like Premier League teams won't allow it. So it's gonna you're gonna have to go through so many legal,
You go
legal
to
things.
FIFA, you go to UEFA, you go to so many things.
Like for it to even, and that's just for it to even like have a chance. Like so you're looking at maybe. I think at the earliest 2023 is the earliest before it even is a possibility.
Yeah.
After the World Cup will be the other possibility.
Okay. They asked Zidane, you know what Zidane said? He said, I will be straightforward. This is only the business of one person, the president. I won't tell you my opinion. You see? EJ, what's your take on that?
It's probably gonna leave this summer anyway. Is always saying it even before this is like it's probably gonna leave this summer. So like, I don't think you have to say too much.
Yeah, like let's be honest, like that's why he did it. Like he did it. A lot of people were saying like, the truth is he did it because Madrid, like EJ said, Madrid doesn't have money. They want to get money to buy players. That's the only way they can do it, because they don't really have the money right now to get Mbappe. Like the way how expensive he's gonna be, they don't really have that kind of cash. Like so they have to figure out a way to get cash without without giving up their assets, like their big assets.
And that's one of the luxury like Premier League clubs have like the chairman or the board can take out money from like their own accounts and give to the club. But like with Real Madrid and Barca, they can't do that. The chairman can take.
That is what Perez was saying that Chelsea, because Roman has the money to just give the board without board even spending any money.
Yeah, it's not like Perez can also do that for Real Madrid, but like he doesn't have that luxury to do it. So like it's kind of complicated. That's why he has to jump it and like hurry everything out.
Yes, but I think if Perez has this thing in mind, he has to propose a deal that's gonna be more beneficial to everybody.
Yeah, check your DM. I just sent you their new official statement, the Super League statement. Like what Fabrizio Romano just saying.
Okay, hold on.
Like he said, we are considering the appropriate step in order to reshape the project.
Yeah, they're not gonna reshape anything. Like, there's no way.
Reshape what? When is already spoiled? What do you want to reshape? When is already spoiled?
Unless they want to be playing with Boca Juniors and Independent, whatever whatever that other club is called.
Oh, in America today, I seen TV talking. Yeah, they talked about it today in NBC when the Chelsea match was going on. It was talked today.
Oh yeah, it's really a La Liga thing. La Liga and Serie A. Because those are the ones that really took hits, like money wise.
Fire on the mountain, fire for free. Fire on the mountain, fire for Hala Madrid. Madrid are in the mud, man. They're in the mud. They're in the mud, man. They're really in the mud. For Perez to put out this proposal, man, that's blood in his hand, man.
You know what I'm saying, dude? Like, I'm like, these owners, they really
because I was surprised that when Perez I was like, how is Perez this confidence? Do you have anything under your sleeve? So like, are you sure you have something else? Because for you to be more confidence, I'm suspecting you, man.
I mean, it was just trying to mash up the UEFA bluff too. Like the chairman was also bluffing. So like, you have to speak that much in order to know. Yeah, I'm also showing a fight. Like it was just trying to put up a fight.
You know the funny part. This is okay now. You know why? We're gonna wait for you. If UEFA does any serious mistake, it's gonna be on them a lot. People has backed them now. People has really backed them now. Now, if they make any mistake, they have to be in trouble because people look at them as. But when this happens, we really back you guys. Why are you guys doing this?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
No, they have to make it. They have to make everything right now, or else it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, but whatever they want to do, whatever Super League, no league, whatever league they want to do, K League, A League, they can do it. I have my Premier League, so.
I think I understand why everybody is kind of angry about this, but man, Madrid fans, oh my god, I don't know why you guys are kind of. I want to put it. I don't know. Let me see how you guys have been going on with Perez as the president. How are you guys coping with him? This older club are scared of Man City, PSG, Chelsea because the other club are not run properly. These oil clubs are run good and they have money. Fair enough, that's true though. Perez should have gone. I agree with this. SBB, I agree with this. Perez should have gone to UEFA for then talk about the Super League. He did it backward. Yes. I believe this is the right thing to do because if it have gone to UEFA first, that will clarify everything before going for the Super League.
Yeah, now it's making him look foolish now.
Because it went backward instead of going forward for me. It went backward instead of going forward for me. It should have gone to UEFA first, then come to the Super League. That would be easier.
Just glad this Super League thing, we can just go back to normal, no more Super League.
So Tancredi Palmieri said club left in the Super League are Juventus, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Barcelona.
That's 4 clubs.
Yep.
So they can play against each other every week if they want. That's semifinals there, so they can compete for whoever wins between the other, then get to the final.
La Liga is finished. The rest did the right way because he did it the way so he could control and take all the money. Here comes the money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do these people, the people that are blaming FIFA and saying and UEFA money, do you not realize Perez is doing the same exact thing? Like, everybody's doing the same exact thing. Everybody
to get money.
It's about money. Like, he's
EJ Perez almost make me lose my mind. The guy thought I would not have a Champions League emotion, so I won't be able to call somebody. It's a lie. God is good all the time. It's a lie. I'll be able to curse Timo Werner if you play rubbish football. This is why I love UCL.
First of all, you can't curse him because you're fasting.
I'm fasting. Yes, I know.
The rest have to help you. Like fasting.
I can't curse him. I'm fasting. So I won't be able to venge my anger on him because I'm fasting. I won't be able to venge my anger out because I'm fasting. I know.
You just need to focus on the final because we're already losing the semi-final already. Just focus on the final.
Because I think this. What match do you guys? Who do you play this Saturday? Who do you play?
This Saturday?
Yeah, you guys play on Saturday or when do you play?
I think like Real Betis, but tomorrow we play Cardiff.
Oh, how are you gonna focus? And what is gonna be the focus?
I don't even know. That would depend on like design because, like I showed you earlier, now the Kroos and Modric is already out of the game for tomorrow, and I don't know if it's going to be available before next week because I don't know. The injury Kroos suffered before the international break is still affecting him.
But he played through the injury, man. He played through the injury.
Yeah, he played through the injury, and Modric is like 36 or 35. I'm not so sure. And he's been playing consistently. So, like, he had a bad pain today. So, I don't know if it's something serious or not. So like it should depend. Only Casemiro Isco is like in the first team. The other one are like from the academy. So like it will depend. It will depend on like what do Zidane want to prioritize? Does he want the Champions League or does he want the La Liga? Because those two seem like reachable, but I don't just know how we prepared. I think the Champions League is the one we should focus more on if we were to ask him, because I think we may have a chance because our squad depth isn't that deep like in 2017, 2016. So I would say just focus on the Champions League because it's just like how many more matches? 3? Yeah. It's not that much. And just let La Liga go. But we don't have the squad depth, so that's why I think Chelsea might beat us because we don't just have the legs or the players to do it.
Guys, I'm hearing the second leg of the Chelsea match. There will be fans at Stamford Bridge to watch the match.
The second leg?
Yep.
The one out there be fans in the first leg.
Because it's in the Madrid Stadium.
No, but that wouldn't be fair though. That would give Chelsea an unfair advantage.
Is that your punishment for Madrid?
No,
it can work in their favor and it may not work in their favor. All of these guys are young players. Do they know how to handle the crowd and all of that stuff? So like it can go either way for them. Most of them haven't been in the semi-final before, like in the big stage. So it may work in their favor or work against them.
Wait. Guys, I just saw Fabrizio tweet now. The Super League official statement. What's this? What's this rubbish, man?
I think it's the one I sent to you.
Yeah, let me share it out. What's this rubbish? What is wrong with Perez and the other guys? What's going on with you guys, man? We have played for good. Guys, what is this? Guys, what is this? Official statement. We are considering the appropriate step in order to reshape the project. We are opposing a new competition because the current one is English club have been forced to leave due to outside pressure. The European Super League is convinced that the current status of the European football needs to change. Oh my God, despite the announcement departure of the forced to take such decision due to the pressure out on them, we are convinced our proposal is fully aligned with European laws and regulations, as we demonstrated today by a court decision to protect the Super League from third-party action. Given the current circumstances, we shall consider the most appropriate step to reshape the project, always having in mind our goals of offering fans the best experience possible while enhancing solidarity payment for the entire football community.
Yeah, this man is. You know what that means? You know what that statement was? It's saying I need money and I need it and I'm desperate. That's what he was saying. That's what that meant.
Everyone is just chasing the money, not only just Perez.
Guys, we're on 600 sub, guys. Let's get to 1,000, guys. Let's make it 1,000, guys. Let's make it 1,000, guys. We're on 600, guys. Let's make it 1,000, guys. Let's make it 1,000. Like and subscribe. Like that vid, guys. Like that vid.
If some people are watching, you can also get in. Share your opinion.
Yeah, guys. People are watching, guys. Like that vid. Like that vid. Like that vid, guys. Like that vid. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe. NASA, congratulations to you too, man. You guys already pulled out of that Super League, man. This kind of reminds me in Africa, Chimere, when we play Monkey Post. You remember when we play Monkey Post? Like, yeah, you go there 2, you go there 2 plus. Yeah. Are you playing? Is it 3x3 or 2x2? I've forgotten how we play that match. When we're gonna have like a small post, when we're gonna have
2x2.
2x2, yeah. So when we're gonna have like small posts, you're gonna go there. So the person they're gonna come out. Oh, like this Super League reminds me of like when we're in Africa, when we play like little posts, like.
Man. Oh man. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm the driller.
Man, we miss football, man. Finally, I'm happy. Finally, I'm happy.
Yeah, man. All the Super League rubbish, man. Like,
get out of here. Super League, get out of here. Just get out of here.
People over here telling me, politicians talking to me, this about FIFA. I don't care about that. I only talk about football. I'm not a politician. No
Yeah.
politics. You can say FIFA, whatever.
I didn't study political science in school, so I'm sorry, guys. I didn't study political science in school. I'm sorry, guys.
No politician. Just give me football argument. I don't want to have FIFA, UEFA. I don't care about any of that nonsense.
Remember the argument between Blue Eyes and Muntah? That's kind of argument I like.
Yeah, I like that one. I can just sit back and relax. That's the one I like. I can sit back and relax.
I will just enjoy. Let them rant. I will like, okay, continue. You're not talking. I'm not talking. Just you guys keep talking. Keep arguing with each other.
But the one where Rahimsky was in was good.
Yeah, I love Rahimsky. I need to bring Rahimsky more on this channel. I think I always speak fat, man. He always. I need to bring him out of the show.
And I want Vilton here. Where's Vilton? I want him here.
Yeah, he's been suspended for the foreseeable future. Vilton, you have been suspended for the foreseeable future.
Where's Core? Core was one who was so forward.
Exactly. NASA, exactly. Now
Man.
we can focus. I'm listening.
Isn't Cole he used to support Dortmund before, right?
No, Cole moved from AC Milan to he moved from Barcelona to AC Milan, from AC Milan to Wigan, to Dortmund, now to Bayern Munich.
He flew. He took three flights. Three flights. He flew from Spain, then he took a flight to Italy. Then from Italy, he came to Germany and he stayed there.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's in for like the Super League, because he knows.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Maybe it's another call, but I'm like, this guy is
it's the same one. It's the same one.
Wow.
Oh, guys. Madrid fans already want Florentino Perez out. Oh my God in heaven.
If they want him out, that means he's gone.
Oh my God. This is peak, man. This is peak.
If they want him out, that means he's gone. The fans always get what they want eventually.
Sorry, Madrid. I want Perez out. He has already ruined our image. We already hated enough. This is bad. 3 years in a row. We want him out. He has to go ASAP as soon as possible. Get Perez out. Oh my God. Madrid fan, this is not gonna go well. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is not gonna go well. Wow.
Man, what a day. What a day for football.
Wow.
I'm glad this didn't end it quickly. It didn't drag on because it would have ruined
Exactly.
It would have ruined the
Exactly. Exactly. I'm happy though. I'm happy. We can have rest of mind. We can even enjoy watching football, bantering each other.
This is once, man. I can watch PSG versus Man City. That's gonna be. I can't wait for that match.
We play first. Before PSG Man City play on Wednesday.
Chelsea versus Madrid.
Yeah. So guys, I'm gonna do a watch along for the 2 matches though.
You just Madrid. I'm not watching that. I'm just watching the PSG versus Man City.
Come on, EJ. Come on.
I'm just moving. Like I said before, I'm seeing a red. Okay, I'm seeing a red card in that match.
Guys, I'm gonna be doing watch along for the Madrid Chelsea and possibly the PSG Man City. You guys just DM me if you want me to do watch along for the Madrid PSG. Madrid fans, PSG fans, Tosin, Ahmed, guys DM me.
Man, I cannot wait for PSG versus Man City. Can't wait for that one. Man, that's gonna be a match. That's what we call a match.
It's next Wednesday.
They need to get that defense together again, like they did in the first beginning of the season. Because like against Chelsea, if Chelsea has like a good, better players, that could have been more than one.
Oh yeah, Chelsea was missing chances.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like they need to get that City need to get that defense together before like if Mbappe run behind with Neymar doing like the playmaking.
Guys, if I'm seeing Mbappe, if I'm seeing like 3-0 first half to PSG, I'm turning off the TV. I'm not watching anymore.
I don't think it'll be like that.
No, it won't be like that. You know, like I know Pep like to be complicated, but like 3-0, if Pep team, no.
The only way it'll be like that is if he goes like if he's foolish and he plays like everybody go attack and just leave and play high line, then it could be bad. Like because you don't give Neymar and Mbappe space like that.
Yeah,
'Cause-
like this space was given to the Pulisic, the Mason Mount, like
Mhm.
because Pulisic could have got it actually not Pulisic. Whose guy was that?
was it Warner Ziyech or
Oh, Werner, yeah.
Oh, Warner, yeah.
So like,
Molina.
if Mbappe was a Werner, that match could have ended like a 4-0. So he has to be careful and try to not go like all attack, but not too defensive. So
Because
that'll be a
PSG,
good match to watch.
man, PSG though, but like for Man City, PSG is not is the worst matchup they wanted because PSG has the kind of team that gives them trouble. Like
Mhm.
because their issue has always been against teams that can counterattack fast.
Oh my god, sentiments won't kill me. Man said we should be kicked.
Man, this man.
By the way, he won us 5 Champions League, so I don't think we should kick him out.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
think-
something.
I don't. Go ahead. Abdullah.
For me, I think something needs to be done though. I don't know what UEFA is gonna do tomorrow because I'm hearing on Friday they want to come out and talk on Friday. Yeah, it depends on what they're gonna say on Friday.
No, they're not. I know for sure they won't ban Man City and Chelsea.
No, I don't think so.
They won't ban because there's no reason for them to ban them now because they've already come back into the and it's going to ruin the product of the season. So there's no point in banning anybody this year. Like
I think what do you guys think UEFA is gonna do on Friday?
probably just fine them. That's probably it.
Fine Madrid, fine Chelsea. Ooh.
Yeah, I think they're fine. I think Madrid will be the ones on even though it might be a little bit unfair. They'll be the ones to get the brunt of it.
Wow.
But I'm interested, man. Chelsea Real Madrid. That's an interesting match. Like I can't wait to see that.
Well, that could end up good or bad for Real Madrid.
Honestly, I want to see it
Because I know without Kroos and Modric, we are done out here.
Well, are they injured?
Yeah, they're not fully fit, so that's why I'm like, that could end good or bad.
Man, that's gonna be tough, man. Because I feel like
guys, breaking news: the Super League will file a lawsuit against the Premier League club that left.
What the following lawsuit gonna do now? They're very left. So what is it gonna do? Is it gonna make them come back? Like,
they'll just sue them and get some money off it. That's
this whole thing is just money. This is one money. Like that's it. Like something just money. Like because even if you sue the Premier League clubs still make so much money from the revenue that the Premier League projects. So that's not gonna do anything. Like they just want more money in their pockets. Like,
how would they file a lawsuit? Some City did not offend anybody. Why are they filing a lawsuit? We did not offend anybody.
Wait, Abdullah, are you doing like a watch along for the Tottenham Man City
on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
I think. I don't know who to support.
I'm supporting. I don't even care anymore. No Mourinho. Like,
exactly. If there was Mourinho, I would have supported Tottenham Hotspur. Now no Mourinho, I don't even know who to support.
Who cares?
You actually have to see what the new coach can do. Like the
I will say tomorrow. I'll watch them tomorrow and see what they're gonna do tomorrow.
Because Kane is out, and these guys can't even play football without Kane.
Like, guys. Jose Mourinho is reportedly running for the name from Celtic manager.
Who?
Celtic.
Mourinho for Celtic? As in Scotland.
Yep.
No, I don't see him as Scotland.
No. That's a joke. He's not going to Scotland. He's not going to Celtic.
Jose Mourinho is reportedly in the running to be named the manager of Celtic Football Club.
No,
I saw a news also he's going to Bayern, and I'm like, you guys are just trolling at this point. He will never go to Bayern or Celtic. I don't think so.
Wow.
Well, honestly, Celtic though, like Celtic is honestly their big club in Scotland. I mean, honestly, it'd be good for him. You can go there, win trophies, repair his reputation. Maybe that would be the move now.
Sentiment, easy. That's my good. Easy on my good.
Daniel Levy really exposing big time. Like he knows this guy. His football is outdated, and now it doesn't even give him the players. At least if your football is outdated, you need some players to prove like oh yeah, maybe I can still do it with these players, but like
Yeah.
the players I taught him, I don't see anyone like in the starting 11 in another Premier League club. Maybe
Yep.
Ojberg and
But guys, if we say coach,
Kane.
if we say Mourinho coach Celtic Football Club, that's a downgrade.
I mean, it
That's
is a downgrade. I
easy.
mean,
That's an easy way. He'll win the Scottish quadruple.
yeah, he won titles. I mean, it
Yeah,
goes
of
on.
course.
Celtic of all people, Celtic.
I mean,
Yeah.
Celtic is low-key. They're a big club, to be honest. Like,
All of us, anyone who took over from us, will win a quadruple there. The Scottish quadruple.
you know what I'm saying? Celtic is a big club. Like,
It is a big club, but it's a dead league.
yeah, it's a dead league. Yeah, it's a dead league.
It should not go. Say, why do you should have come to Nigerian Premier League? Come and coach Super Eagles. We need.
Come on, Abdullah. Come on, that's people. Come on, like, no.
Where would Rangers and Celtic finish in the Premier League?
I think mid-tier.
Mid-table.
Yeah, mid-table. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Celtic. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Jose at Celtic. Yeah, that's peak for Jose. Peak.
I mean, Jose at some point, bro, like, it gets to the point, like, why is he? Tottenham was never a good fit the way he wants to play.
Why did he go to Tottenham? Why?
It's not a good fit. Like, even Man U wasn't a good fit, to be honest. Like, because Man U, like he's great. Like, if you put him in a team like Juventus, a team like that is better because the way the team is constructed fits his ideals better. Like, I'm saying, but teams like Tottenham can't. They can't play defensive football. They just can't.
Yeah.
He should go either international football or Italian football.
Yeah, exactly. Those are where his talent is. Where his
because all he does is defend and counter attack.
Exactly. Like Inter, he would work at Inter, but they have Conte.
Yeah, unless Conte goes, then they'll probably get him back.
I don't see Inter because Inter has Conte now. They'll probably keep Conte because if you want to become a dominant in Italian football, you need Antonio Conte.
Yeah, but Conte has a way of pissing off owners all the time. Like, Conte,
but he's done a fantastic job this year, though. He's done a fantastic.
But he did a fantastic job at Chelsea, and he was still pissing off the owners and the players. Like,
you know what he did for Chelsea? It was literally, I understand he wanted to buy Romelu Lukaku and Van Dijk, but he was requesting for so many old players in which it didn't work.
He just has a way. Like, I don't think his personality just has a way of rubbing people the wrong way. Like Conte, for some reason. Like,
for me, Conte is the Italian version of Mourinho. Same style of football, and would demand to be backed.
Exactly. Like,
sentiment as given. Man, this is good for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. You should come to Nigeria.
No.
To be honest, I think it will do it.
He will do a good job in Nigeria. We need to say in our Nigeria, see, in Africa, we need something called madness. Nigeria needs madness of a coach in the say because we are too soft. If we have ourselves in Nigeria Super Eagles, we need madness and craziness. Nigeria is a crazy country. So we need to say to be crazy too.
It's not like the recent coach, like the coach now is doing anything special.
Bingo saying it's a madness.
I don't think it can get any worse. It can't get any worse than that. So like
exactly, Bingo saying it's a madness.
I don't think Mourinho's a good fit though with the players we have. Do they have the mentality to play the way he wants to play?
Of course, we can defend, we can attack. We have play, we can defend. We have player we can attack too.
No, I'm saying, do they have the mentality to play the way he wants to play?
Jose will bring that mentality in them. Chimere, we need the manager who is crazy.
He couldn't bring it to Tottenham.
We need the manager who is crazy. Jose is a crazy manager. We need him.
I think Jose needs to just for a little while, just chill.
Take sabbatical.
Take a sabbatical. Just relax a little bit.
Enjoy football. Just enjoy.
That's what I'm saying. Change your ideas because Pep took a sabbatical, changed his ideas, like learn new tactics. You gotta take a sabbatical and relax. Like, the tactics don't work anymore. Like, he's not the same. He's not the same manager. He's not on that level anymore. That's just the reality. Like, is he even a top five?
Doing a decent job as a pundit. Like, I actually enjoy him on Sky Sports.
Exactly.
Pundit. Like, you can tell Mourinho's a great coach. Like, he has a great football mind, but his tactics just aren't working anymore. Like, his time is up. That's just his time is up. Like
he needs to either do international football or he becomes a pundit.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he'll only have to he'll manage
or join the Italian league. Other than
Italian
that,
league,
time.
yep.
The
Maybe
Italian evolving.
maybe
Even
Juventus.
the Italian are evolving. Even like they're playing attacking now. Not every one of them is defending. Like just
Yeah.
look like Atalanta now. When you see them play football, you'll be like
Gasperani.
so like they're really evolving. So like it's not gonna be about like defending anymore. Like you can't really defend for like a 90 minutes or so. Like that won't work. That's what it's trying to do. That's what it's trying to do.
SSB Grandpa will say make it.
But I was like EJ, that's what I was trying to tell them yesterday. Like they're saying that Murder doesn't have the players to play attacking form. Like you don't have to play attacking. Just don't be defending. If you know your defense is bad, you can't.
So the problem is I think like yes, you say to go for more, but have you seen Tottenham attack without Son and Kane? They're actually there. They can score goals. They can create anything without Son and Kane. And once one of them isn't playing, you can see it's affecting the other one. Like they can't just function without each other. When Kane was injured, Son wasn't getting goals or any assists. He came back and was able to score. When Son was also injured, Kane wasn't doing a lot of things too. So like I don't know. It really affects them. Like when they don't play together, it actually affects them. And
I think Tottenham are either Harry Kane FC or Harry Kane and Son FC.
Exactly, because like you have a Carlo Vinicius. I don't think he's really a quality player. A Gary Bale that isn't. You don't know what to expect from him.
That's a poster boy. That's a poster boy. We know it's a poster boy.
My thing is like they've given up. My thing is like you can't if you know your defense is weak. Your defense, there's no way if you're defending, your defense can hold on and withstand the pressure. Like there's a reason why Dortmund, even with the crap defense, they play attacking because they know what to defend. That it plays to their weakness because their defense is not going to be able to hold on if they play defensive. You gotta just you gotta be willing to take a risk sometimes. Like that's just football in general. You gotta take a risk. Like even if your defense is trash, like you just gotta take a risk sometimes. Like.
A couple of weeks back, they said the Son is linked to Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich, yeah.
Bayern Munich?
Nah, he's not.
No, I'm also hearing it's linked to Juventus.
Nah, why would he go to Juventus? Honestly, I don't even think he doesn't.
They said if Paulo Dybala leave, he could replace Paulo Dybala.
But he doesn't. To me, he doesn't fit the way. I wouldn't go there if I was him. I would stay in Tottenham, honestly.
Now Tottenham can't attract anyone good now. Mourinho's left. That was the only attraction.
I think where Daniel Levy made the mistake was he thought the Super League is gonna work. Then he sacked Sarkozy, and he was like expecting Nagelsmann to take over from there.
Nagelsmann is a great coach for them because that's a coach that will.
That's the perfect fit. That's the perfect fit for Tottenham.
But Bayern Munich wants to get Nagelsmann.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's probably gonna choose Bayern over Tottenham if he has a chance because it's the biggest club in Germany and he's German. Like he's gonna like.
But it depends on what Daniel Levy tell him to because what Tuchel told Chelsea was Tuchel literally told Marina, I want to have the chance to coach this team. I want to coach this team. I'm not gonna be the manager. I want to be the coach. Give me every resource. Give me authority to be the coach of this team, and they gave him the authority to do that. He also told them, give me authority to make a decision that you won't be able to judge me my decision, and they gave him that chance.
Bro, what's up? What's going on, guys? What's going on?
What's up, man? Cut to the point.
Yeah,
there's no Super League, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Yo, this Super League thing, yo. Are you serious, yo?
We are lying.
Oh,
we are lying.
goodness,
We are lying.
yo.
We are not serious. We are lying.
Yo. You know, like for me, right? Like once I started seeing like Manchester City and Chelsea suspended, I was like, for sure, like the rest of the other 6 big teams, Arsenal and Tottenham, they don't have to leave because they just don't have the funds to like literally say no to a Super League. You understand what I'm trying to say?
If Man City and Chelsea leave, then there's no point in them staying. It wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, Chelsea and City don't need the money.
Chelsea and City doesn't need them.
Bro, I don't know how the whole thing escalated so fast. Like, did you see Twitter, yo? Twitter, like in the last 24 hours, like it's been so dramatic, to be honest, yo. It went from like It went from
Bigger internet and back.
them saying that, oh yeah, the Super League, right? They're gonna go through with the Super League and everything, and then all of a sudden you see Chelsea and Man City say they withdraw, and then next thing you know, Atletico is saying that they're gonna withdraw. Like, bro, this is just so crazy, yo. Bro, Perez, I don't know what to say about Perez anymore. I'm sorry, guys.
He bottled it.
I don't know what else to say about Perez.
He's gonna be in a nursing home in a couple of years. He's gonna be in a nursing home. We won't hear from him maybe in a year or.
I'm so disappointed, yo. I'm so disappointed. Like, I actually thought this thing was gonna go through, yo.
It's not gonna go through. Hey, call. It won't. You know why it won't go through? Because there's Chelsea, there's Man City, there's so many clubs there. The EPL is
no,
the most.
It didn't. They suspended it.
Yeah, the EPL is the most lucrative business in world football. Everybody wants the EPL. There's no way Chelsea, United, City are getting out of EPL and you expect them to sell. It will not go well.
Exactly.
It will sell. It will not go. It will not sell.
Once Man City left, it was it because Pep is the biggest brand like in England.
Pep was. Do you literally watch Pep Guardiola's press conference? He was angry and he was mad. He was literally mad today. He was mad.
I was
there's no value in this Super League. There's no value. What is going to be just common? You're just going to keep on playing the same teams over and over again. Oh, we're just playing the same team. We've got Real Madrid next week. Oh, we're going to lose or win 2-0, 3-0. It's the same. It's going to be the same result pretty much.
Over and over. I'm even happy. Thank God they are brought back on my UCL and my EPL. I'm happy.
Saying, dude, like at least we can go back to normal now. Actually, talk about the semis. Like
we can talk about transfers over and over again. About you. I'm already rejoicing about thinking about getting a striker, maybe like Haaland or Harry Kane, and they bought on Super League. I was like, Super what?
Harry Kane is never done.
Bro, this thing.
Please. God, I know you are not happy, but me, I am happy. Everybody here is happy. It's game over.
Man, Core is happy. He'll fly to Man City next year. So.
Can you pull out the new Champions League format? Like,
let me pull it out. Yeah.
It's about five.
There was it talked like elite club that failed to qualify. There can be a new spot for them. So what's the difference?
UEFA announced on Monday that the new UCL format will come into effect following the decision by the executive committee from the 2024-25 season. 36 teams will take part in the group stage instead of the current 32, and there will also be a total of 100 more matches. What?
There's no need to change the UCL format because I already like it the way it is. Like the only thing that I think they should just change is the away goal. Aside from the away goal rule,
guys, 100 matches. What the heck?
No, you can't change the away goal rule. No, that's one of the best rules.
I thought it was cancelled from last year.
No, it's gonna be starting.
To be honest, yo, because let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. Like
this is what I saw.
Every year they say they're gonna get rid of the away goal. They never do.
No, I think I don't understand that.
I think as Wenger said, he proposed 3 deals for UEFA, but UEFA they will think about it. He said either after the 90 minutes extra time, just 1 goal, no 2 goals. The away goals is not gonna count the extra time, or after the extra time, 90 minutes, no extra time, just penalty straightforward. It's game over.
Or play even golden goal. Golden goal.
Or it should be a 1-legged tie instead of a 2-legged tie.
No. What I'm saying is, right, I like 2-legged tie. Don't get me wrong. 2-legged tie is really good. But my thing is, the issue is not the UCL format. It's UEFA itself. No, I'm core. No, the issue, right, is that the away goal rule is not good because we had 2 entertaining 2-legged ties between Bayern Munich and PSG. If that tie went to extra time, I think that would have been really, really interesting. You understand what I'm trying to say?
The away goal rule is 50-50. It depends on what side you are. If you're winning, then it benefits you. If you're losing, it doesn't benefit you. So
exactly.
it's 50-50.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That Bayern versus PSG game, those were the two best legs. I wish it went to extra time. You know, I think it was really unfair for it to go 3-3 and then away goals, because of away goals, PSG go through. You know,
Yeah.
that's just my opinion. Because the World Cup, even look, the World Cup, they go to extra time. They go to extra time when like it's a draw or something like that.
They have to.
You see?
I was saying, but they have no choice to go to extra time in the World Cup.
Why not Champions League?
Because I'm saying, but in the Champions League though, like I can see why they do away counts, double because I mean they got to get these. They can't have players playing extra time. These players already play enough games. You know what I'm saying? They can't. That's too much. Like
player need the rest though.
Yeah, I don't think the players are going to go for that if they get rid of the away goal rule. Like I don't think
guys, I'm happy now. No more anything Super League. I don't want to hear any Super League.
No
anymore.
Super League, man. Super League. We're gonna pop that bottles down, man.
Sentiment. All they have done is add an extra group. One more viewership dollars.
It's all about the money, man. Everything is for the money.
UEFA is a corrupt. They are corrupt. They are corrupt.
I will never, ever, ever, ever believe Perez in my entire life again, yo. Like, I'm being really serious, yo. Like, he's really disappointing.
Call. You're not a Madrid fans. EJ should be the one saying that, not you. EJ is a Madrid fan.
No. The thing is, right? The thing is,
let's be honest here. Like, Perez may be right in all he said, but like, you have to understand, UEFA paid those English club to put them out of the Super League. Like, like they paid them, literally they paid them, not like Perez. It was true with his statement, but like when UEFA paid them and gave them like a better offer than Perez can give to them, they will have to pull out. And that's why he's trying now to sue those English clubs. Perez is trying to sue them. So like it's a mismatch. Like you could either believe him or not.
Yo, this
pop
has
that bottles, baby. Pop that bottles.
Yeah, pop that bottles down. Pop that bottles down. We're gonna pop that bottles down. Pop that bottles down. We're gonna pop that bottles down.
The Super League.
I'm so happy, yo. No Super League.
But my thing is all the politicians, they're hiding. Where are they? Get on the hangouts.
They can't come out.
Bro, you know what I was saying? I think if we had a Super League, it would affect rotating players. Look at, for example, PSG.
No, I think what scared the Super League goes. So like when UEFA made the statement, if you join the UEFA Super League, you are then going to be banned from the World Cup and the Euro. That is a big scare for them. Like, what? My dream of playing the World Cup is over.
Bro, to be honest, yo, let me tell you something. Bro, if they want on
somebody make your mic. Is that you, Cole? Oh my God in heaven, this guy is living in Siberia.
It's never gonna happen, like banning, like suspending these big players, because you know who will watch the World Cup without a Neymar,
Kylian Mbappe,
like it's never gonna happen. So like
I want to watch a World Cup with Kylian. When people was like, yeah, so I was like, Nigeria, please, this is your time to win the world. At least I will be happy.
Yeah, I mean, there's still some good team in the tournament, so that'll be a tough one. Nothing. What?
The league is almost finishing though. How many matches remaining? We have like 5 matches more. 5 or 6 matches more. It's almost finishing though. So it's almost finishing. It's almost finishing. So we're getting to the end of the semester. Abdallah, so what club do you support? Man City?
City. I'm a City fan, yeah.
Pep Guardiola. Do you know I have an agenda against Pep?
Yes, I know. I don't. The only thing that I don't like about Pep is he's rubbish at counter-attacking. Right now the best counter-attacking coaches and and defensive coaches, like, but attacking as well, I say Oli and Tuchel. Tuchel number 1 and Oli second. And I reckon, I think we'll get. I don't think we'll win the Champions League. I think Chelsea have won it already. Chelsea or PSG are in the final already.
Man, he's jinxing you guys. That's why he said that. He's really jinxing you guys.
No, I'm not jinxing. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. No jinxing whatsoever. After seeing that game, I'm just not confident. And I'm
just one-off game. One-off game. That's why you think so,
bro, guys. You heard what I said about the Super League, yo? I was like, if we had a Super League, it would be very hard for us to rotate players because every week you're playing a tough opponent. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I think that's the one negative.
No, I think the Super League would have been perfect for Chelsea or City because they have the squads. No other team in Europe have the squads that Chelsea and City have.
Exactly.
So I think it would.
How could you ever believe a rich capitalist? Last time that happened, a lot of ethnic people were taken from homes. Millions died. Don't trust the rich or venture capitalists. Yeah. No. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying here. But my thing is, I think it just would have been really bad for rotating players. Like you look at PSG and Bayern's league, you have the luxury to rotate players and bring in players in certain games that you don't really want them to play. But in the Super League, you're gonna have to use your first 11 all the time, and I think that's gonna be the problem. So with that, I think City and, like you were saying, City and Chelsea might really benefit from that because they have really good depth of squad. So, yeah.
That's the point that's the point of the Super League, though. Like they want to buy some more players. That's the way they can help the small clubs. So,
we don't want. We have our own money.
Yeah, I know, but that's what like Perez was trying to do. Like they were trying to buy some more players from small clubs. That's the way they can help them.
And it will happen. SSB. We know this will happen. I know it will happen.
There was like a salary cap in the Super League, so like not like everyone will be spending a month like about the same amount of money. So like the rotation you're talking about will eventually come between the clubs. But like maybe in the first 2 seasons it may be kind of difficult. But as the tournament goes on, it will eventually change.
This one doesn't make sense. How can clubs like Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Man United still spend money when they're in debt? When a company's in debt, you can't spend money. You can't spend money. You have to sell your assets.
No. The league, right? The league was gonna give them 450 million each. So basically, they were gonna get that money, and they were gonna be able to buy the players that they need to compete with the likes of.
It's temptation for me. It's a temptation for me.
So
that's why if I give them a big like.
But Abdullah, let me ask you a question. About Man City fans now.
Yeah.
We need the UCL or we need the EPL. Which one is bigger than you? Who got for you, Man City fans?
Your bread and butter is the league. Your number one bread and butter is the league. The Champions League is a bonus.
Bonus. So if Pep doesn't win the UCL this year, you won't put a blame on him.
Like I'm not calling Pep fraud if he doesn't win it. No one's ever done he's done things that no one else has done. He's broken literally every single record in the Premier League. He's done back-to-back. The only teams who've done back-to-back are Chelsea and United and us. Arsenal never done it.
You need to understand that's why. Was that the reason it was brought to Man City?
No.
In the league?
They never really stated to win the Champions League. That's what everyone's perception is.
I mean, what's the main reason though? Like, it can be any
to
other
elevate us to the top to top class performances, and he's done that, to be honest.
Yeah, I will agree with that, but
we never done back. We never done back to back.
Go ahead.
We never done back to back. We never done a domestic treble. It's never, like Sir Alex Ferguson said, domestic treble is near to impossible. No one's ever done that. Neither he has done it. 100 points. That's never been done in the league.
Yeah.
Back to back hasn't been done since Chelsea and United.
Yeah.
So,
But all I'm saying
people
is
can't
like,
call him a fraud. So, and he's done it in many leagues.
true. But all I'm saying is like, you can't spend that amount of money and like don't expect like something out of Europe. Like since he's been at Man City, this is the first time it got past the quarterfinal. Like you have to understand that,
That's
and
progress. That's progress.
the team is getting knocked out by isn't what the quality of Man City. So like
He overthinks it. I agree. He overthinks it, and that's his downfall. Unfortunately, he does overthink it, and I think he's changed. The fact that we've progressed. This is progress. If you get knocked out by PSG, I see it as it's progress still. Progress. Everyone expects us to win the Champions League every single year.
Oh, is that the main reason you think it can win the CL this year? Because it complicates things.
I think we'll win the UCL, but not under Pep. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think we'll win it under Pep, unfortunately, because he overthinks it.
So, if you were the management, would you sack him?
If I was the management, I would still sign him. I wouldn't sack him. I'll let him do a certain amount of years, make him become a legend at the club and stuff. Maybe finish this contract at the minimum.
But that's gonna be, I'm telling you, they're gonna be a slap on those players, like KDB, Sterling, Foden, those players that have put the effort on that.
Who are we talking about?
We need to have a really good talk about Sterling. Like this guy, did you see him against Chelsea?
Sterling?
He's having a bad season.
He had everyone's like getting on his back. This is one off season for the last 3 seasons. He's been consistent for the last 3 seasons.
He has been, yes.
And just because he has one off season.
I think what I'm trying to say is like in big games, like big matches in Europe, it doesn't show up. Like you see a guy like Foden, who's like, how old is he?
20 years, 20.
20 is showing up in big stages, and that's what I think Sterling lacks, like the mentality. I'm not too sure, but like it needs to show up more in big games, like when the team really need it. Like just for example, against Lyon, like that game could have been 2-2 and possibly went to extra time. But like if he has scored that goal, but that didn't happen, and we know what happened. So like, does it like the mentality, or
he gets nervous? And I think. To be honest, I'm not making excuses, but it doesn't really help when you get given racial abuse just because you don't perform. Footballers aren't robots. Footballers aren't robots. Can we as fans play better? My dad's 60. He supports Liverpool. He supported them since he was 18 years old. He starts cussing out Mohamed Salah and Mane every time they have a bad performance. I say, can you do better? No one can. You can't cuss them. They try their best at the end of the day, and look what they've achieved. They're in the Premier League, the best league in the world. In my opinion. Some people may argue, fair enough.
That's very funny. How do you cope with him as a Man City fan and he supports Liverpool?
my dad always let me choose who I wanted to support. He never forced me to do anyone. To force me to support anyone. So I chose in general.
The funny part is my agenda with Pep Guardiola it has been ever since it came to Man City, and I've already verified it for everybody.
Look, the thing is, you know how certain fans and certain clubs don't care about certain cups. Liverpool don't care about the FA Cup and the League Cup. They don't respect it, because of the schedules or the type of fixtures. And the same with us. We don't care about it's a bonus, but we don't care about it as much as people like it for their clubs. It's not a big deal. Like we have a European trophy in 1970. I think it's equivalent to the Europa League. We don't need the European trophy. I don't care at the end of the day. Has Arsenal ever won the Champions League? No. Tottenham? No. The only clubs are Aston Villa, Chelsea, and Man United and Liverpool. Correct me if I'm wrong. There must be some others, but that's the only ones I can think of English clubs.
Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa.
Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest.
Though, like I said this year, I'm gonna give my Pep Guardiola leeway because people wanted me to do a left team, and I keep saying it. like someone like Sam Aslama, I'm not doing a lip sim this year. I've been doing a lip sim ever since Pep has taken over for myself. I don't want to do a lip sim this year. I don't have the mind to do it. But when Dortmund scored, I was like, let's scream this year. Oh, let's scream.
I tell you this, I got nervous. I got annoyed.
When that first go ahead, I was like, hey, I was already with my foot. Left stream. So when Emre Can did that rubbish, I was like, oh my God in heaven.
Your streams with HH and with you lot is funny. I never want to miss them, to be honest. They're great.
No, but listen, like I knew that game that City was going to win because literally, like, bro, like Man City have players who have experience and they have better players than Dortmund do. You know,
no.
They have a team that
they've
go.
Oh no.
Go. Man City have an experience. Man City haven't even reached a semi-final or quarter-final. Like, it's been long since they kind of that situation. Yes, I understand KDB and co. But if you want to play a team, you have to have an experienced team who has experienced tournament like round of 16, quarter-final, semis.
We have reached the semis, but under Pellegrini.
Under Pellegrini, yeah.
Under Pellegrini.
Exactly. So what's the point?
And it was different players, though. It was different players.
Yeah,
it was different players, but they still made it to the semis. I mean, let's give them credit.
I think we had KDB. I'm sure we had KDB.
Yeah, you had KDB. He was the one who scored the goal to send you to the
semis. Against PSG. So
that's why I don't get. That's one of my things. Like I don't get, bro. People have this narrative that KDB is a big game flop, and it's the exact opposite. Like it's the exact opposite. Normally, he's the one that turns up in the big game for City. Like I'm talking about Champions League. Like
yeah. He turns up
because you look at Tottenham. You look at when they lost to Tottenham. He provided 3 assists. He provided 3 assists.
But Chime, for that FA Cup, I think it was notified by N'Golo Kante all the matches in the FA Cup because each time I get the ball, Conte goes at it. Each time I get the ball, Conte goes. I was like, Conte, leave this man alone. Leave him alone.
No, Conte is a great player, so I can't hate on him.
He's just injury prone. He's just injury prone.
Yeah, I think you know why the FA Cup worked perfectly was because Tuchel's job was like, take out KDB. When you take out KDB, we can win the match. And that was what Conte did because each time KDB get the ball, Conte will go at him. He doesn't even leave him alone. He goes straight at him. It's like, man, leave this guy alone. That gives Jorginho time to do whatever he wants to do.
Wait, this City fan. Oh, were you expecting Pep to win a trophy this year? Like everyone was expecting him to.
I never expected him.
I wasn't expecting City to win a treble. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie.
People were like quadruple. I was like, you guys, quadruple is not gonna happen. Man. Even Pep Guardiola himself said it. No quadruple.
Well, let what's your name?
The media expect us to win a quadruple. It's never been done. There was no pressure on Chelsea's managers in the past. So why is it just because we spend loads of money, we're expected to win the quadruple? No one's expecting.
Yeah, sentiment FC.
But next season is gonna be interesting. United, the officially Eduardo is out of the club.
We'll see. You never know. There might be another American owner. I think there will be a threat until they get the Saudis in. There's no other ownership.
I think the Glazers will sell the club, but it depends on who wants to buy the club.
But who's gonna buy them?
Maybe the Saudis.
Yeah, the Saudis. It's Saudis or nothing. I think anyone who you get is probably equally worse or just as worse for United. I don't care what happens to United. I think from now on...
I think the only threat you're going to have next season is Chelsea because Roman is a crazy man. He could set to spend money.
If you get a striker, if you get Haaland, it's done for. I'm crowning you. As long as Haaland stays, you're winning it. But let's say he stays there for 3 seasons, you're winning the Prem back to back to back, and maybe even a quadruple back to back to back. You will win the quadruple.
Calm down.
Of course, you have the lie.
I'm not even lying. I am.
Guys, look at the way I'm laughing. Look at the way I'm laughing because I know.
I'm saying back to back to back like it's from Syria or Bundesliga.
I'm not even sure. I don't know. I think Chelsea needs more than that to win.
Can I just address something?
Okay.
People say Pep plays with a false 9. He hasn't. He hasn't played with a false 9 only this season consistently. Majority of the season he's played with a striker. The only reason he's playing with a false nine is because Aguero is his best striker and he's injured. So that's why he doesn't play Jesus, because Jesus is a winger for Brazil. He plays right wing and left wing, to be honest. Even though when he was younger, when we bought him, he was a striker. So
would you rather have Haaland or like go for an Harry Kane?
I don't want Harry Kane because he's very injury prone and he's a penalty merchant. All he does is score penalties. My dad cusses him out. And he's a Liverpool fan. He prefers Firmino over Kane.
What?
Firmino over Kane.
What?
Oh my god!
I don't know. This is my 60-year-old dad. I don't
Okay.
know.
Fair enough. He's a Liverpool fan.
I mean, that's his opinion. So, but keep going.
Bobby Firmino? What?
I think he prefers also Origi. Origi, yeah. I don't know what's in my dad's head, to be honest.
My only criticism of like Harry Kane is a good striker, but in the big game, I can't just trust him.
You can't depend on him. He's so injury prone. He gets an injury.
If he's calling in a big game, I don't think that the one you will rely on to get to the goal or make it happen.
I don't know. I won't say against the big game, because Harry Kane against every big team he scored. Like against Barcelona.
In Europe, like he couldn't, like they could have done something against a Croatia that was playing 120 minutes back to back.
Panama.
Where do you think he will go? Where do you think he will go if he leaves?
I think Man City.
I don't think so. Levy wants
or United.
We have I think a structure of like we don't buy players after 28 or something like that.
I think United, maybe United.
Yeah, United most likely, or abroad, to be honest. For me, I don't see him at any other club.
It's too expensive for any team abroad to buy him, like just to
probably PSG or Real Madrid.
If he goes to PSG, man.
Yeah. So guys, what games are being played tomorrow? I heard Chelsea.
Aston Villa and City.
Aston Villa, City. Tottenham Hotspur, Southampton.
Yeah.
I need to see how the new coach, like what the new coach. But if it's gonna watch it be the same defensive, thing.
I say draw Southampton and Tottenham, or either Southampton win, because their manager's much more better.
Guys, I'm just saying this now. Let me share to you guys. Is this true or not? I think EJ said this thing before. I need to bring it out. EJ already said it before. Under the new UEFA UCL rules, given the lack of intense competition from the usual places in other leagues and the high competition in England, in the 2023-24 season, Chelsea could finish 7th in the Premier League and still get an entry. What?
Exactly what I'm saying. So like,
what?
That's exactly what I said. I said this new format is just like a scam too. But like people are just looking at Perez. He wants to change football. He wants to do it his own way. It's exactly the same. Even if you don't deserve it, you can still enter it because you're a big team. So like it's almost the same thing. But like football is done, man. I don't know.
Are you sure? Because that sounds there's no source.
I'm sure. 2023, 2024. That is the new proposal.
Yeah.
That is the new UCL proposal.
This was actually shown on like UEFA page. That's why I know.
UEFA page. It's on UEFA page also.
So that's why I'm like, this is stupid. Like, so what's the difference between the Super League and this UCL format? Like, it's almost the same. So like, you guys can call Perez all you want, call him different name all you want. It's still the same thing. So that's why I think like, okay, whatever. Just the same.
If you finish 7th, you can still play the hip UCL. What?
Because we're a big thing. That's the.
How can 7th position finish in the EPL and still play the UCL? How does that happen? You didn't even win the Champions League.
So what happens if you win the Champions League and someone finishes the top 4 positions?
Exactly. What's going on with this proposal of stuff?
So
what's going on with it?
It's just billionaires fighting against each other.
Does that mean six Premier League teams possibly could go into the Champions League?
That means like 6 or 7
if they win it. If they win the Europa League,
it doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't.
So if Crystal Palace finish 7th for you, they can play Barcelona.
No, only if a elite club, not like when you like.
How can you finish 7th and still playing this year when you didn't even win the Champions League? How?
It is what it is. Like we're just living in it. All these big boys decide. We're just living in it.
Do you guys think the disrespect towards City and Chelsea fans and the perception of those clubs should be respected now after them coming out first?
Yeah, because like even though these teams like have money or oil money or whatever, they're still well run. Like
this is
Chelsea,
what I
Man
say.
City.
What is wrong with a businessman investing money into his or her company? Like Abramovich, Chelsea is his property. It doesn't. The fans are customers. What's his wrong with someone investing money into their company? Same with Sheikh Mansour. What's wrong with that? Like the only reason people have an issue with is because their business or company is run badly, unfortunately.
You know what? I think the difference is Roman cares about the club and the fans. He cares so much about the club and the fans, and he doesn't want anything about difficulties or anything about failure to even have an itch about Chelsea Football Club. People may say this, people may say that. People doesn't know this. I started watching Chelsea Football Club 2003 under Claudio Ranieri.
Yeah,
we go back to back championship a lot. So when Claudio Ranieri, I was like, That was when we have Asset Bank and this kind of guy that was popping in goals. When Roman came in, I was like, wow, there's a new foundation in Chelsea. I'm happy now.
Look, like Sheikh Mansour changed the area where Manchester City's stadium is situated, where it sits. The training facility is just as equally, if not slightly worse than the Leicester's training ground.
Yeah.
But he changed the training ground, the area, the stadium. I don't know where the disrespect is. He's built infrastructure around there, providing more jobs. The same with Abramovich, I assume so. He built hotels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the same with the PSG. I'm sure Paris has changed as well. So I don't know where the disrespect comes from. I think it's either saltiness and jealousy. Unfortunately, it would if it was on the other hand, if this owner was a United owner or a Liverpool owner, they wouldn't like it, would it?
I think Abdullah, I think where Perez made a mistake was that opposing the Super League now. He should not have done it now. He should have waited after the World Cup 2022 or 2024 when this official UCL is gonna come in. That is when you need to learn the Super League out. That is where it's like having a counter against someone now. That counter is already weighted. You already had the plan out. Just throw it out like a shell, like boom, a breaking news. So doing it now is causing chaos in football because it won't work. Nobody's gonna accept that. But in 2024, when this UEFA new proposal gonna come in, you can easily replace that Super League with the UCL because people will listen to it like, no, we don't want this. Either you go back to the way we're doing or you replace this. That's where the fight is gonna come in. Now it's not gonna work because people will not accept it. They will not go with it.
I don't want them to scrap the FA Cup or the League Cup. Okay, people say the League Cup is a nothing cup, but at the end of the day, clubs like Chelsea and City take every single cup seriously. Mourinho was the Carabao Cup was his first trophy. The Carabao Cup was Pep's first trophy. It builds up the winning mentality in that English club.
Exactly. So guys, Saturday we're gonna have a London derby and a capital. Abdullah, are you afraid of Sunday match or you are confident?
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid, to be honest.
Please, just don't bet Tottenham for 6-0. Please, I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging you.
I'm not afraid. I want to wrap up the league. I'm
Abdullah,
worried.
if I'm seeing 6-0, oh my God, I'm not watching that match. That's it. That's angriness.
Don't you want goals? Don't you want goals? Us to destroy your London rivals.
That's it. And after that, you have PSG. That's a big match on Wednesday.
Yeah,
wow.
That is 50-50. Do PSG have a good defense?
Yeah, Marquinhos. They have Akipembe. From one of the best.
Marquinhos is injured, isn't he?
No, I think it's back. The news I'm hearing is going to be back this week.
All right, we're getting knocked out. I knew it.
Marquinhos is back. Ahmed told me he's gonna be back this week. There's a news that he's gonna be back this week.
The key, guys, because if PSG scores first, you guys are in trouble because then now they can play the game they want to play.
I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be deluded. Ty from Arsenal Fan TV. It's not. There's no guarantee we're gonna win. I think there's a small chance we'll win. We'll get through. And even
just pray Pep Guardiola doesn't overthink it.
And even if we get through, I think Chelsea, one way or another, will win the Champions League. No one's gonna.
Everybody's been saying we win the Champions League. Don't give me a false hope.
No, I'm not. Like I swear, you are not gonna lose the Champions League. I'll be very surprised. You have a great midfield. You have a great midfield. You have a great attack. Decent attack with the false nine. You've got Kai Havertz. You've got great wingers. If they're all fit, then you should be fine. To be honest.
We'll see. But guys, Saturday, London derby, Chelsea West Ham, and we have Capital One Cup final, the Papa John's Cup, Tottenham Hotspur versus Man City. And what a game. And next, guys, we're going to be doing a back-to-back preview for the UCL, Friday, Saturday, and possibly Monday. So Monday is going to be my final preview for the UCL matches. So, guys, bring your prediction out. Don't give me 6-0. I don't want any 7-3, 8-3. Bayern fans giving me that kind of stupid prediction. I don't want that for my life. I do not want that for my life. I don't want it. I'm just getting out of Super League now. Now you're giving me another prediction. I don't want that. Please, I don't want. Just come with a prediction for me on Friday or Monday. So we're gonna talk about the UCL.
All right.
So guys, peace out. I gotta go break my fast. It's time for me to hit and break my fast and have a sounding sleep. Finally, no Super League again. I was already preparing my song. Here comes the money. No more money. Now it's UEFA champions. That's what we're gonna be doing now. So guys, peace everybody, peace. And I hit my fast, and guys, see you guys on Friday. I possibly watch tomorrow's match. I'm not gonna come and just watch the match and sleep off because I know Man City is winning tomorrow. I'm not talking about no.
There's no guarantee. I'm scared.
No Jack Grealish, no Grealish. So Man City is winning tomorrow.
No Grealish, but Ollie Watkins is good. El Ghazi. They got a good defense. They got Martinez in goal. We shouldn't underestimate them, to be honest.
Yep. You just have, because United are 8 points behind you guys, so you have to make it 11 points.
What teams have United got the last couple running?
They have United. They have Liverpool.
Yeah.
Chimere, what matches do you have? They have Leeds. They have Liverpool. And
yeah, I think
they'll drop points against Liverpool. There's no guarantee.
I think we're gonna beat Leeds because the way Leeds play, they play too open. We're gonna take advantage of that high line they play.
Out of Liverpool.
Oh man, nah, but I mean Liverpool though. I don't know. That's a game I'm scared of. Because I could see Liverpool beating us, bro. Even at Old
Trafford. Be a draw. It'll be a draw at best.
Like I could see Liverpool beating us. Like, but at the same time, because I don't know, dude. I just don't. Our team ain't there yet, bro. Like we're getting better. We're just not there yet. Like to the point I can comfortably say we're gonna beat Liverpool. Like to be honest, bro, your team is better than us. To be honest, it's just you guys.
Let me check United next matches.
United need to win all their games and for us to lose all our games.
Yep, and it's not possible.
We're not gonna win all our games. We're not gonna.
So let me see. So United have Leeds, Leicester, Aston Villa. They have Leeds United, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Leicester City, Fulham, and Wolverhampton Wanderers.
All those are tough games. All of them are tough games.
Fulham is easy for you. Easy for United. Wolves easy. What other games?
Let me share it. This is it. They have Leeds. Oh my God, what did I do? Let me go back. They have Leeds. United. This is what United has. So they have Leeds.
Yeah, 3-0.
Liverpool, Aston Villa, Leicester City, Fulham, and Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Aston Villa is the tricky one for them. They struggled against Aston Villa.
Leicester City 2 knocked them out of the FA Cup. That's a tough match. Liverpool 2 is a tough match.
Is that the Premier League game, the Leicester game?
Yeah, Premier League game, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be tricky. I think that's going to be a draw. So Aston, if they drop points against Aston Villa and Leicester, that will be a tricky game. Then I think the league is done. So we will know by what date is it?
May 11th. May 11th.
For the United Leicester game.
Yeah, May 11th.
Okay, yeah, by May the 11th, we'll find out if we've won the league.
No, I think by May the 8th, you have to know. After the Liverpool match, you will know who's gonna win the league.
All right.
Bro,
Because
I'm lying, bro. We dropped so many freaking cheap points, man. Like, that's what pissed me off. Like Everton, we let it go at the last minute. Like,
exactly. So I'm sick of it. I believe we can still make third, though. We can still make third.
you can make third because Leicester will drop point. For sure.
Yeah,
They're gonna
that's
drop
what I'm
point.
confident.
Chelsea don't need to make top 4 if they're going to win the Champions League. So
we can still make third, though. We can still make third. I just want to finish that UCL for sports, because let me look at.
I feel like if PSG.
Hold on.
I feel like if PSG gets to the final again, they're gonna win.
You know what PSG fans, they don't want to face Chelsea, especially Tuchel. They don't want to face Tuchel because what happened between them.
Chelsea don't concede.
No, even the PSG players already said it, they will love to dodge Chelsea. They would love to play Madrid than playing Chelsea because of Tuchel effect in Chelsea. Because what PSG did to him is still in Tuchel's brain. He won't forget. He will not forget.
But
Ahmed said it. Ahmed said the PSG struggles a lot against back three. And they struggle a lot against back three because their problem is it's difficult for them to break a back three down. And he said it all. The second fear for him is Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel knows each and every player in that PSG team.
He knows their strengths and weaknesses.
Everybody, their strength and weakness, he knows everybody.
That's why I said Chelsea will win the Champions League, because most likely PSG will go to the final.
Yeah, but even knowing that though, like even knowing Neymar's strengths and weaknesses, there's a difference between being able to stop him, even with knowing that. Like,
Chimeri, if I play for a club for a very long time, I'm gonna know your weakness and your strengths.
I'm saying, but when Guardiola coached Barcelona, he knew Messi's strengths and weaknesses, but it didn't make a difference. There's just certain players it's not gonna do anything. It doesn't make a difference.
I know, but this is Tuchel. I'm talking about Tuchel. This guy knows. He coached these players. He knows their weakness. He knows what.
What I'm saying is, like, yeah, he does, but like it does. There's certain times.
Look at it this way. Look at it this way. When Tuchel was coaching PSG, you guys played them PSG United. Bruno Fernandes was the key. What did he do when he came to Chelsea? He told Conte, go to Bruno.
No,
what did he tell Conte? Go and meet Bruno.
That's what he tell him. What I'm saying is, like, he'll know the strengths and weaknesses. But what I'm saying is, like, the players have to also execute it, because, like, Neymar's not a player.
The player will execute it because they will listen to what that is their first final. Those players, that's their first final.
PSG's only threat to an opponent is Mbappe. I don't see anyone else as a threat, to be honest, in that PSG team.
You don't think Neymar's a threat?
Neymar, no, I don't think all he does is. My dad describes him as, like, all he does is just roll over and just go swimming all around the pitch. That's what he does. All he does is roll around on the mud. That's what he does. Nothing else.
Because my thing is, if PSG get to a final, I think they're gonna win it, because I don't see them losing twice. Because they barely lost. They barely lost last year, and that was to Bayern Munich. They barely lost. Like, honestly, I think whoever they play, they're gonna win.
But Tuchel effect is the key, because people are forgetting what Tuchel. That man, that is a good manager. He will know how to find a way to stop PSG from playing their football. Do you guys watch Barcelona's second leg against PSG? These are Barcelona and PSG struggles against.
Yeah, but Barcelona. PSG was already up 4-1. I mean, it's really hard to read that.
Okay, what if Ousmane Dembele scored those goals he saw? Do you think it's gonna end that way? No, it's not gonna end that way.
That's true, but the thing is, like, Neymar wasn't playing though, so we don't know.
I know Neymar wasn't playing, but Dembele saw clear chances, hat-trick of the chances, and they missed. Hat-trick of the chances back to back, and they missed. If he had scored those goals, it should have been it could have been ugly. You know that? It could have been.
Oh, man.
It could have been ugly.
Well, all I'm saying is, like, yeah, like, he can know the players, but saying, like, and also I'm saying, when Pep played Barcelona, he knew the players, but but Messi still did. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just certain players, like, Neymar's a player and Mbappe are players like you can know them, but stopping them is one thing. Like,
exactly. That's what the problem. But I think Tuchel is an experienced manager who will find a way to do it. He will find a way. I have that belief in him.
But you got to send two to both of them to stop them. You can't stop them with one player either.
Yeah, I know.
You have to send two to both of them.
Yeah, I know. That's the job of the Chelsea player. If Conte goes to Neymar, I think maybe Kovacic or somebody has to go and mark Kylian Mbappe. Maybe that's the job of Aspilicueta or that's the job of Rudiger. Maybe Rudiger.
And then you have Di Maria also. Di Maria, if you leave him alone, he can give you trouble.
Exactly. But I've been saying this ever since the round of 16, Chelsea PSG in the final. People look at me and laugh. I'll remain on my word. Chelsea PSG in the Champions League final, Istanbul.
And then don't forget also Verratti. You got to man mark Verratti in the midfield. And stop
I know.
Like there's so many
Exactly.
you got to worry.
Are you done with Werner?
Me?
Are you done with Werner?
My problem with Werner is, when someone is suffering from within problem, it's not even about confidence anymore. It's problem within.
He hasn't even had a full season. You need to be patient.
I am patient with.
Give him one more season.
Abdallah, I am patient with Timo Werner, but my problem is how long will my patience be with Timo Werner? Because if you keep missing Chelsea is a ruthless club. That's what everybody's forget. Chelsea are ruthless. They can easily go to the market and buy a second. The person keeps going and Timo Werner on the bench.
The only play. Let me. I don't think you have a good track record when it comes to strikers. You can tell me if I'm wrong or not.
No, you are very correct. Very correct. Very, very right.
You. The only successful strikers are Drogba and
Diego Costa.
Costa. That's it. This is what I said. I think a couple of weeks back in HH's comments or streams or your streams that Chelsea ruined strikers. No offense. I'm not being salty or anything.
You are very right. It's not even offense. It's not offense. You are right.
I think you're better with you're good with wingers than strikers, and that's why.
Guys, I've seen it now. They showed it now. Victor, mute your mic.
Wilton, what's wrong? Wilton, what's wrong, man?
Guys, I'm seeing it now. This is it.
Man, they're gonna change it. Don't worry, they'll change it.
So, single league stage, minimum of 10 group matches against the 10 opposition. 5 home and away, 5 away. Top 8 quality for the last 16. 9th to 24 enter second leg playoff to qualify for the last 16. Which one is 9th to 24? 25 to 36 out. Last 16 onward, they say. For me, this is like too many matches, though.
And there's going to be a third European competition, basically worse than the Europa League, correct?
Yeah. That's the European Conference League. It's what it is. We'll see about it. I just want the season to finish. It's almost done. Just finish it with the success. That's it.
There's only a couple of weeks, but there's only got a couple of weeks, and then you've got the transfers.
Couple of weeks, and it's over.
Hey, Wilton, football won today, man. Football won today.
Guys,
peace, bro.
Mute your mic. Peace, everybody.
Who do Chelsea need to sign?
Like David, guys.